Come back anytime.
Stay fresh, cheese. Welcome back, Ram Fam. Good to see you all. Hi, Mr. Model Painter, first over on YouTube. Hoy and Michael Payne fighting for first over on Facebook. I think William Harris was first on the like, but Mr. Payne was first in the comments. And No Pain, No Game first over on Twitch. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. We're back again with this new mic, and it sounds fantastic. I'm still gushing over it. Not on it, though. Not on it. Anyway, we're here today doing some Exoprimal because that is a game that a few people mentioned that they might want to play while we're doing some community games here this month. Well, at least until Starfield comes out. I think it's like the last 5 days of the month or something like that. But yeah, thank you, Mr. Harris and Mr. Payne, for the likes over on the Facebook side, and thank you to No Pain No Game EX for being first on Kick. Look at that. Look at that. Hoy was here first. You just didn't drop a comment. You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick. You know, it's just say first. Mountain Dew, bring back the old sound or I will riot. That mic is no longer around the desk, the studio, the setup. It has been retired. But only shortly. I mean, it might come out of retirement soon. Who knows? Maybe we'll need it for some guest streams that could be coming up here. It's going to be a wild couple of weeks here until Starfield comes out. It's going to be all over the fucking place. Pardon my French. So, yeah. William Harris, yo, how are you doing? Welcome in. Mountain Dew, LJK, sounds good. How's it going? It's going great. I'm loving this new mic. Yesterday we played some old school COD. We played MW2 from 2009, Black Ops 2 shortly after. So we got those downloaded. Today we're going to start with Exoprimal, as it's a game that a few people wanted to play yesterday. I tried to figure out the crossplay for it, and there's no like quick thing in the game. And if you play with people, it just brings up like your Xbox party. And so I Googled it, and it said you had to go to Capcom's website and create an ID. Well, it's not working. It won't let you no matter what you do. So I don't know if I'll be able to do crossplay with this or not. We'll see. Maybe there's something I'm just missing with it. I don't know. But how are you doing, Mountain Dew? Mountain Dew. By the way, we don't have any Mountain Dew here in this Cheers juice. What's your favorite type of Mountain Dew? Code Red? What is your favorite type of Mountain Dew and why is it Code Red? Let's see here. No Pain, No Game EX. Morning, am I here first as well? No. Model Painter beat you over on the YouTube side. It's been a long while since I watched your streams. Well, what's been up? What's been going on, Model Painter? I hope it's been good since the last time we've seen you. I'm glad you're here. Mountain Dew, been playing MW2 when I actually have time. It's been pretty great getting back to it. Although I've quickly realized I'm quite terrible at it. Kayla, thank you for
what do you
the
call
like.
a caveman's fart? A bast from the past.
A bast from the past. Oh my lord. I didn't expect the joke out of nowhere there. Kayla, thank you for the like of the 100 stars. And Michael Payne, thank you for the 50 stars as well. Let's go. Baja Blast? Baja Blast. It's only good when it comes from Taco Bell, though. Any other way, it's just not, it's not there, you know? Hoy, how are you doing? You've been playing the old school Call of Duties as well? Hey, those stars worked. They did. Did they? Are they real stars? There was a while there I was made aware that it would say that they came through, but they actually did not. But that's okay. I don't know. I haven't tracked things well to know. I track a lot of things, but not everything. Michael Payne, what do you... Oh, wait. No, that was the joke you made. Mountain Dew, been crazy busy at work.
Why shouldn't you date a baker? They're too needy.
They're too needy. Been crazy busy at work. Code Red is actually your favorite. What a guess. Let's go. Lightwire, regular, Baja Blast, or honorable mentions. I mean, Code Red is infamous. Infamous. It's the best. And it's what he's drinking in Zombieland when the zombie outbreak starts. So that's how you know it's good. I don't know why that's the first thing I remember, but it is. You got to try the Monster Energy Drink beer. We did try yesterday. I'll post a video of it. I got it done. Of, what was it called? Warhead Sour Blueberry Drink. It was a can of Warhead soda. And it was actually kind of delicious. I would definitely recommend it.
What do you get when you cross a vampire and snowman?
Frostbite. Oh my god. Jeez, you came prepared with the jokes today. Let's go. Model Painter, you got into Warhammer about the 5th time you made a new channel. Well, okay, what was the names before then? I felt like I recognized the name Model Painter, but maybe I don't. Maybe that's a different name now, you're saying. Warhammer, like the real-time strategy game. I have 1 and 2 of that on my PC. I actually love those games. They are so much fun. Or which is like the more medieval version, not the Warhammer 40,000 or whatever it was. I haven't tried that one. But I haven't seen the Monster Energy Drink beer. We'll have to try that if I find it. Stars Party, hell yeah. Are we really in a Stars Party? Well, let's go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Payne, for all the joke stars. Let's go. Lady Ram, they are real stars. No error this time. Ooh, all right. I don't know. I was broken. I think some different things are happening. Like, normally when I go live, it posts a tweet that I'm going live on Twitter. I don't know if it did or not. It says it did, but it also didn't have any options. But also, if you saw, Twitter now has an X instead of a bird for a symbol. Kind of weird. Just things that are happening out there.
Stars. What do you call bees that produces milk instead of honey?
Boobies. Oh, I like that one. That was one of my first jokes when I started telling dad jokes way back in the day. It made me giggle. How many jokes can we make in one party? Well, there's a timer. I don't know how much time is left. We can do quite a few jokes, though. Because I think it's like 5 minutes, isn't it? I could be wrong.
Stars. Why isn't beef stew a good password? It's not strong enough.
It's not stroganoff. I love that one. Jigokura, hello. How are you doing? Welcome in. Jigokura, do you know how crossplay works in this game? I was trying to figure it out. How to send invites in Exoprimal, that is, to somebody on another platform. I didn't have anybody, but I was trying to figure it out. And it says you got to go to the website and create an account, but that's not working. It says every time you do it, there's an unexpected error and it will not go through. Turtle Man Adventure, King of Mantis, and a few others. Oh, awesome. Why made you change the name to Model Painter? I remember all of those names. Now I have to remember this chain of names, though. Do you actually do like model paintings for like little like D&D models or something? I see that's a very popular thing. I've definitely gotten stuck watching some of those videos. It's like a Bob Ross thing. You just kind of get zoned into it. Let's see. It's called Release the Beast. Is the alcoholic.
Stars.
Knock knock, who's there? It's Amy who? It's Amy and Mario.
Amy Mario's back. It's been a while. It's been a while, Amy Mario. If you notice, it's spelled it's a me, but that's not how the bot says it. The bot says it's Amy Mario. That was a pretty funny one. I like that one. Stars party over. Did we hit it? Did we nail it? Oh, it wasn't achieved. That's all right. That's okay. We still had fun along the way. Thank you for all the jokes. Let's see. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. Okay, so we're going to jump into Exoprimal here. I know Weeping Willow's going to play with us. If we can get crossplay, Jigokura was going to join us. TLP Turok might join us. So we might have a few people in here, but I don't know if everyone's in right away or if crossplay is going to work or anything. So we definitely can swing some other people in here if anybody wants to play or knows how to play. I have yet to win a game, for the record. We played this the whole first day that it came out. And I couldn't win a game. I didn't understand why. Because you're like racing the other team. But like you can't really watch them enough to put on the pressure to do more. And even if you could, I don't know what I could have done more to win. But hopefully with having a team today, we should be able to get it going. Jigokura want to play a few matches? Of course. I don't know how to do the crossplay thing. I have it turned on. So I can try to create a Capcom account again. See if it'll let me. Capcom ID. But like, I don't even know how you link that to your Xbox. Because I feel like it used to be something you would set up on your Xbox. Unless like I already have an account. It's possible. We're sorry, an unexpected error occurred when attempting to register your account. It's one of those things where they won't tell you if you actually already have an account. They just tell you it's an unexpected error because programming too many different errors is too much work. Let's see here. I will see if I already have an account. I mean, it's possible. Because I used to, like, track my Resident Evil stuff for some reason. So, let's see.
Stay
Mike Lou,
fresh,
thank you for the
cheese
like. Let's go.
eggs.
All right. So my password is reset, but I don't know if I ever had a password. Let's see if it works. Fingers crossed. Oh my lord. I guess I did. Okay.
No, Daddy, no!
Oh, so it says my Xbox is linked. Okay. Let's see. So how do we play together? If you're on PC or PlayStation, Steam or Microsoft? I don't know. Okay. Well, I don't know. But Michael Payne, thank you for the share. Mike Loot, how you doing? All right. Sorry, you guys, it looks like you've been trying to maybe tell me what's going on here. Model Painter, you paint the Warhammer models and make tutorials on it? Ooh, that's pretty cool. I'll have to check out some of those. Did you say Exoprimal? I did, with eggs, like from a chicken. Yeah. Jacob Curl, we'll find out. Yeah, we're going to figure it out one way or another. Mountain Dew, do you have this? Do you want to play Exoprimal? Mike Loot, you're not sure how to invite other consoles either? I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know. But Mike, do you want to play with us today? I know you were saying you were pretty far up there, and I haven't won a game. I need help. Mountain Dew, all right, I'll fix it for you. Send me your email, password, credit card, and I'll make sure crossplay works. My uncle works at Bungie. Well, why didn't you just say that from the start? All right. I'll tell you right now, just out loud for everybody. No. Oh, Capcom. You meant Capcom. Okay, I see. Good fix. Jigokura, I'll wait. I'm not sure if it even supports crossplay. It does. It does, though. They have whole articles about it. But, like, I don't get the invite system, how it works. You know? That part, to me, is very confusing. No, it doesn't? What? It says it does. Exoprime. Oh. Crossplay. It has crossplay, but there's a big catch. All right. Let's see. While players on PC and consoles can race to kill the dinosaurs, they can't party up. Worse, if you're playing Exoprimal on Steam, you can't group up with friends playing on PC Game Pass. Oh. Lame. Huh. I guess you can. That makes sense why you couldn't before. Or why there's nothing like in-game that we can see about it. You see the C from Capcom when you're on Xbox and the Xbox logo for the lobby, and you do it in there. I don't see it, but that's okay. That is okay. We'll figure it out sometime in the future when they have it all fixed up. Guys, I see crossplay players all the time. Maybe they get randomly matched. I don't know. That's just what I read. And Mike, you got your player the level 75 last night. Is level 75 the max? You can play with other platforms, yeah, but you can't invite them. Ah, okay. Okay. So you can, like Jiggleker is saying here, you can get randomly matched, but you cannot choose who to play with. Michael Payne said the same thing. You go into the lobby and you do it from the... Oh, like you start the game? Because I'm at, like, the main lobby at the moment, but it doesn't seem to be an option. Mountain Dew, for fuck's sake. What's even the point of the crossplay? Then just inflate the numbers online, I guess? I don't know. Maybe they figured it wouldn't stay popping for long. Uh-oh, what's this? Yes, exactly. Okie dokie, back to Diablo 4 then. No, crossplay is automatically turned on. I did see that. I see you can turn it off, but I think that's just versing the other players. Not necessarily for partying up. When you first start the game, you can shut up. I see the option.
Stay fresh.
Levon, thank you for the like. Let's go. Happy belated birthday as well. Make sure everyone does a happy birthday to Levon, which was yesterday. She left too quick yesterday. I didn't get a chance to say it. Well, I'm trying to see. Probably bound after work. All right, sounds good. You'll join us then. I got Weeping Willow in here right now, and we'll start with us two, I guess, and go from there. Jiggle Kurt, by the way, I got my graphics card today. Nice. Did you get it plugged in and everything? It's not too hard to do if you guys know how to do it. It's very intimidating your first time doing computer parts, upgrading, all that stuff. But yeah, once you get it down, it's not too bad. Might catch you then. All right, sounds good. We'll be here. Levon, you're welcome. I hope you had a great day yesterday. Cheers to Levon for her birthday. Cheers to everybody else as well for all the likes, shares, and everything. Appreciate you all. All right, let's get on over to this game. Oh, before we do, question of the day. What dinosaur fossil was originally mistaken for a type of bison? Was it the T-Rex, the Allosaurus, the Triceratops, or the Stegosaurus? If you are on YouTube or Twitch, you can play and your answer will fill in the line here. All you got to do is type !vote space A, B, C, or D for your answer. If you're on Facebook, you just simply got to tap the screen when the poll comes up, right when you start in the stream. Otherwise, you can pull it up on mobile by going to the left of the chat bar, 4 white boxes, clicking that and clicking on your answer. And we'll go over the answer in a little fact to go along with it at the end. Michael Payne, why not too hard? It just unclips. Some may need a power cable as well. Exactly. You know, embarrassingly, the first time I did it, I didn't know what I was doing. And on your graphics card, well, at least the one I bought, there's a little sleeve over it where it plugs in, but I didn't know that. So I was trying to force it in with this sleeve over the top, hard plastic, and almost busted up my computer. So lesson learned. If you're putting together your own PC, check if there's a cover, a sleeve on your card. The 4090 is such a freaking monster. Thank God there was some kind of bracket. Is it huge? Is it like busting out of your computer? Michael Payne, they're super, super easy. It is very easy. Watch a couple tutorials if you don't know how to do it, and you'll be doing it like a pro. Oh, there's a little fuzzy. It's driving me nuts. Okay. It is sticking out of your computer. That's funny. Well, time to get a new shell. So all right. I think we covered most of the things. Ooh, yeah. Make sure you check out the link down below. WLO.link/@BlackRamGX Gaming. You can type that in your browser, but why do that? Simply go to the About Me section, click the About Me panel, the thing that says About Me on Twitch or Kick, and it'll take you right there. On Facebook or YouTube, it is the first link in the stream description. It'll give you a direct link to our Twitch, Kick, YouTube, or Facebook, so you can choose which platform you like. They all have a little special something about them. Also, our TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Threads. I'm getting a little mad at Threads. It's just too new. There's too many things it can't do. And it randomly downloads every video that I upload. So I already had the video, but it's re-downloading my videos after I post them on there. I hate it. Zuckerberg, fix it. But anyway, let's get on over to the game. Okay, so I got Weeping Willow in here. I've been making him hang out for a while, so it's time to get into the game. How does the story really progress in this? Does anyone know? Because I'm seeing people, I saw somebody say, oh, finally beat it today. And I'm sitting there like, isn't it just PvP or PvE? Like, how do you beat this story? I see like after every mission, there's a little something. Is it like as you level up? So when you get to like level 75, like Mike said he was at, is that the end? Does it then reveal the end game? I don't get it. This game is very confusing. Michael Payne, they are pretty big now. What is? Just graphics cards in general? Because you just built a new computer, didn't you? Also, what is going on? Is this the loading screen? Is this normal? It's been a while. I was here on day 1 and I haven't been on this game since. This game's graphics are too much too. So I kind of dislike it because there's too many effects going on that it makes everything a little more pixelated than it should be. I've noticed that with games that are like high in effects. And there's no way to just reduce them a little bit. Okay, I do remember this. The intro.
Exo Fighters, welcome to the war game.
Go to the far right-hand side. All right, I'm going. Doing today's daily dad joke? All right, Levon, let's hit it. Let's go. Today's daily dad joke. Oh. Are you responding to that, Mr. Payne? Where do pirates buy hooks? Well, they all go to the same place. They all go to a second-hand store. I'm just saying. It's the best place to find a hook if you're a pirate. Jiggle Cur, you play PvP, PvE, or both, and leveling with that after amount of quests, you'll get new cutscenes and unlocks new stories. Okay, so just random as you just keep playing PvP or PvE. Well, I mean, it's all PvP technically, but also you level up your character and unlock mods for it. Just with that mods, your character will get good. You have to get a good load up of 3 mods and also upgrade this one. Okay. Too late. Might be. With T, you can switch your chosen exosuit. Well, I don't have a T on this one. I have a Y. Oh, that's not the white button. I have definitely forgotten. Forgotten a lot. Also, mine's gonna look a little funky. I changed.
What is a pirate's favorite movie?
Pirate's favorite movie?
Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next mission.
Nice work.
I don't know.
Initiating Dinosaur Call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summon Raptors.
Disengaging. Stars.
A pirated movie.
No. It's right in the name. How didn't I see that one coming? Thank you for the 100 stars, Mr. Payne. I'll choose you in just a little bit here. What do you think of this game? I think it's okay. I think I'm terrible at it. I think the gameplay is really sharp. The gameplay is pretty fun. It's well done. I think it's really weird. It's very unique in that, you know, you're playing PvP, PvE, and that is kind of part of the story. It's like a rogue AI bot. And this is the story as I know it so far. This thing that I'm looking at right here, this little squid guy, rogue AI bot, wants to make the perfect exosuit, which is weird because he's literally not a physical thing. And he summons all these exosuit fighters from different timelines or dimensions, or I don't know. What's the difference, really? And makes us fight against dinosaurs, but against each other at the same time for better combat data. Weeping Willow, that scared the shit out of me. I was like, is that in the game? I recognized your voice. So it just continuously summoning dinosaurs from another timeline or dimension to fight us over and over until it collects enough data. It's a really wild story. I don't know. Have you played it? Weeping. Sorry. Mountain Dew at all?
Stars.
The pirate didn't get into the movies because it was rated R.
Rated R. Did the pirates only get to movies rated P for pirates? Remember, you are using a grenade launcher without the mod. That means you have to aim higher because the grenades dropping after shooting them. Oh, yeah. I'm honestly barely looking at the screen. Mostly just reading chat without going. Mon-Thur, you haven't tried it? It is free on Game Pass. I almost just need to be carried.
Nice work.
Because I'm spending more time chatting. It's fine with me. It's almost what I prefer. I think we spent, oh my lord, I think the first 70 minutes yesterday chatting. Where is everybody? Is everyone behind or am I ahead? Well, thank you for healing me, Kev.
The enemy team has progressed to the final mission. Act quickly to close the performance.
I assume since they said the enemy team's at the final mission, we need to act quickly that we're behind. Pretty much means we're gonna lose in my experience. But that's only because I've never won. Boom! Call that one the butthole blaster. Usually you need to eat Taco Bell for that kind of action. Mountain Dew, do you still have their Taco Bell Xbox? I don't know, it just made me think about that. Does anyone remember that? Taco Bell had a promotion for Xboxes for a while, and when you would press the on button, or maybe it was the open tray button, I'm not quite sure, it would do the Taco Bell dong, which is maybe the coolest thing ever. I've never go for those promotions because I never win, but maybe I never win because I never go for them.
Quick thinking.
Some drink for thought.
A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use it to commandeer a dinosaur.
Don't worry, I'll take it.
Attack the enemies.
You son of a... Yeah, he healed me. He's cool.
Dimensional crossing activated.
Yeah, it's the Bedroom console now. That's funny how that happens.
Enemy's mission progress.
Yeah, I think my last Xbox, the Series X, is basically a glorified Netflix box now. Woo! No! That can happen? I was thinking I could just eat a few attacks there and save somebody. Not so much. Having the Series X has really shown me how weak the last generation of consoles were. Agreed. They were bad in comparison. I mean, if you just try to play any current game, on old gen consoles, it's rough. Oops. Not again! What the hell? What the hell? I thought I killed the Packies. That shouldn't happen.
Dinosaur call complete. Follow the Watcher. Proceed to next.
I'm gonna do boot up Rocket League on even an Xbox One X. It's brutal. Can't even imagine trying on an Xbox VCR.
Combat test
It's
You are defeated.
is it that much different?
Quality
It used to run fine.
and exofighters
It felt like.
keep your eyes on the prize.
Ah,
Maximize your growth potential.
to be fair, this is all I've ever known. I don't know the taste of victory in this game, so I can't be too disappointed. Sorry, Weeping Willow, I let you down. Brad. What a casual name. Ooh, Kev was in there. I don't know about any of these other ones. They're mine or not. My team. Oh, for healing. I mean, I didn't die once outside of getting knocked straight off the edge. So, I think he did a pretty good job. Mountain Dew, give it a try. It's rough. I will. I have tried playing Apex Legends sometimes on my old console. If I don't want to sit in my desk up close to everything.
Back alive and that. Only just I could dope him up real good.
I prefer the ones with the faggy mouths.
I thought the headhunters were only a ghost story.
I'm sorry, what? Hunters?
Headhunters. They catch you. They rip out your brainstem bypass and steal your combat data.
Oh, lovely.
They sound nice.
Your spine looks ripe for the plucking.
You know, Magnum has a lot of pilots that owe him one.
He's right. I mean, even Majesty likes the Aussie gig.
I don't mind him.
All of those Mag fans get together. You know what I mean?
I'm with the main night.
Oh dear.
He's fine.
Sure you do, buddy.
All right, so got a cutscene again. Took a while. Should we see what's in the word chest quick? Uh-oh, we got a pinkish item. Whoa, I got a new emote. Oh, we got to put it on. That's a cool groove. It's not just any groove. It's a cool one. I don't know how to do that, though. Cannot be set. You can't use it. No, we don't need to greet anybody. We can greet them with dancing. We still got Willow in here. All right, let me see. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, I have played Apex on the last console and it was pretty bad. I assumed that's because it wasn't directly wired in, but maybe it was just because it's that bad now. Sounds don't work still. They work. They work. But you didn't spell darkness right. You used an S instead of an A in the dark part. So that's all that happens, sir. William Harrison might be better next time. Well, maybe I will too. Maybe I will too. Let's find a match while I read through these chats. Michael Payne, not sure you can say that on here. Sounds naughty. It might be. It might be. Maybe that's why I said it. Maybe it was intentional. Never know. Jiggle Kerr, some set. Saw some news. An old lady in Germany built a ramp with a cute motive for a disabled child in a wheelchair with Legos. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. The things they can build with Legos now. I mean, I think I saw a working droid factory in Star Wars. I would actually run around. The ramps would go around and move the droids. It's pretty cool, actually. Things people can do now. Honestly, there's some TikToks I've seen of like insane over-the-top builds of Legos. I mean, there was a time in my childhood I loved Legos that I would have built a whole bedroom out of Legos, but wouldn't be comfortable to sleep in. What's in career? Career is just emblems, backgrounds, awards. We'll do that guy because that's who I'm using.
Careless.
Pterodactyl because cacao. And we'll do all that glitters because glitter and gold. Oh, we're in a game now. Not sexy naughty, as in mean naughty? I don't know what you mean. No such thing. No such thing. By the way, cheers, everybody. Cheers, Mr. Payne, for the stars jokes as well. Thank you for that 150. Kind of way behind in cheersing, to be honest. I think I got a lot of people to cheers. I don't know how much I've lost track, so we're just gonna keep cheersing for a little while until the screen's no longer black. Stay fresh, cheese. That was a lot of cheersing. I don't know if it's gonna come back. Oh no, it's going. This thing's going. Why is it taking so long? Josh O'Brien, thank you for like 2 days in a row. Let's go. How are you doing, buddy? By the way, I did see Futurescape. I watched a second trailer.
To my test facility, I require exofighters for a live combat test.
Michael Payne, I'm not repeating or I'll get a ban for saying it. You do have to be careful on the book. And I don't know why Twitch is being a little difficult with what you can say and what you can't.
Stars. Here is a cluster of cheers.
A cluster of cheers? Well, thank you. If only I had beers. I'll say this. You could probably say whatever you want on Kick. We do have custom emotes on Kick as well. If anyone ever wants to play around with those. Cheers.
The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test.
What do you call a cow with 2 legs?
Follow the Watcher.
Lean beef.
Dinosaur call mission.
That's a good one, Josh. We've been going hard on the jokes today. I told one. Mr. Payne's told like 7. Oh, God. I kind of forgetting how to change. There we go. I like this guy.
Disengaging.
So far. What's Futurescape? Firescape is what I meant to say. Maybe I didn't watch the right thing. Maybe I watched the wrong trailer. Whoopsie doozles. It's morphin' time. Power of Triceratops. Hey guys, I'm finally here. Oh, the battle's over already? Whew. Well, we did it. We did it, everyone.
Proceed to next mission. Initiating dinosaur call mission. Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summon.
Do we all have our own AI bot?
Charging systems.
This won't be pleasant.
Because, like, that would make sense. That I'm not the only one following it.
What do you call a girl with a missing leg? Peg, what about Eileen?
Oh my god. What do you call a sleepy cow? A bulldozer. Oh. To give fair credit, these are Josh's jokes, the last 2 that I said. I totally was considering stealing them and not giving Josh credit. I can't do that.
You are completing objectives slower than the enemy team.
Oh, slower than the enemy team, huh? Well, I guess that's the same as always.
Initiating dinosaur call mission.
Josh, have you played this game before?
Combat area. Summon raptors.
Are you... Josh, remind me, you're on PlayStation, right? Are you on PS5? PS4? Or have you switched to anything? Jiggle Crow, by the way, in the main menu, you can always mark your exosuit as your favorite, so you'll always start with that one. Ooh, okay, I'm going to have to do that because I am getting sick of changing. I don't like it. Why do cows have hooves instead of feet? Because they lactose. I'm laughing, but that one might be crickets. Josh, your PS5, when are you going to make the switch to the more superior Call of Duty, Activision, Blizzard, Bethesda console? Actually, Josh, what are you going to do for Starfield? Because I know you like these RPGs too. Are you going to get it on your PC? Do you have a PC that can play games? Honestly, if I was full on PlayStation, Starfield might not be enough to make me make the change, since it's a brand new IP. But like, if it was a new Fallout or a new Elder Scrolls, that might do it. Elder Scrolls for sure. That'd be enough to make me switch or upgrade my PC or something. But Starfield, not necessarily. I mean, I'm jacked out of my mind for Starfield. But if I had to buy a whole console to play it, I probably wouldn't. I don't think I would. Too fussed about Starfield. Now, fussed. I haven't heard somebody say too fussed before. Is that, does that mean real pissed off? Real angry? Real upset? Or are you like, I don't care? Not too fussed. So it's not caring that much, maybe? I haven't heard this lingo. I'm catching up on it. Don't care about Fallout or Elder Scrolls? You what? You may be like the only person. I am trouncing hard. I just want a cool groove. This feels like some LMFAO stuff. I've watched way too many of their music videos. I'll do it. Carno time. When's it gonna work? Jiggle Curl Rottweiler on a children's playground? Hey, sometimes Rottweilers are okay. Where did that come from? Oh, what? Wait, sorry, I missed it. What has 4 legs and 1 arm? A Rottweiler on a children's playground. Oh my God. Sorry, I caught the punchline first. Jesus Christ. Jiggle Curl, that joke goes hard. I like it. No, it means you're not bothered. I guess it's a British thing. It must be. I mean, I've just never heard it. We should ask our resident Australian if he says that too. Why is it every time I come here as a dinosaur, they're not getting attacked by nobody else? It's probably for the best that I was the Carno, as I'm not very useful otherwise. Maybe I'm not even useful there. Also, what is brutal? 5 babies in a garbage can? What is more brutal? Brutal. Oh, 1 baby in 5 garbage cans. Oh my God. Yeah, we Germans have pretty black humor. Yeah, no kidding. I've heard a few of these baby jokes. I haven't said them on stream before, but they're pretty good. I heard this one a while back. I don't remember exactly how it went. It was like something like, "What's the fastest way to paint your house?" Throwing a baby at the wall, something like that. Something terrible. That's not exactly it. I'm sure somebody else knows that joke better, but I've heard a lot of those. They're quick jokes. If somebody knows them, they know a lot. You can just get through them. Josh, but High on Life is on PS5 now, so I'll buy that. Ooh, you are going to have fun with that game. I loved it. I laughed constantly at High on Life. Give me that achievement, baby. Let's go. Defeat 1,000 dinosaurs with Barrage. I mean, that wasn't even hard. That wasn't even hard. It's just what I do. Just who I am. I am Barrage, you know. Okay, another one? Another one. Let's go. Josh has one. Josh, how many babies does it take to paint a wall? That's it. Depends on how hard you throw them. That's the joke. That is. Yep. Thank you, Josh. Sorry to anyone with babies that takes this offensively.
Thank you.
They're just jokes. You paid to come to this comedy club. 3 damage! Ah! Boom, baby, boom! Get him right in that soft spot. Oh, I'm dead. Sad day. That's the joke. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. As soon as you said it. Felt familiar. I knew it. How do you stop a baby crawling around in circles? Nail its hand to the floor? That's not even... That's barely even a joke. This seems like something out of the Ted Bundy playbook. Although I don't think he ever went after babies, but you know what I mean. William Harris, High on Life was so good. I have considered playing it again. Just because there's some achievements that I missed in it that I wouldn't hate going back to do. But I think I want to wait at least a year. It came out in December, right? So at least a year or more to kind of forget a lot of what was going on. So it can make me laugh again. I don't like playing games like that too often, too close to each other. Like the Resident Evil games, I like playing them through once a year, so I can kind of forget something here or there, make some kind of mistake or something. I don't like being speedrunner good at anything. Single player wise, I mean multiplayer wise, I can get it as good as there is. That's fine. Jiggle Kurt, Child 1. Father, why is my name Snowflake? Father, because a snowflake fall on your head right after birth. Child 2. Father, why is my name Leaf? Because a leaf fell on your head right after birth. Child 3. Ooh, wow. Father, shut up, prick. Oh, because a prick fell on its head. Oh, my God. These jokes are dark. You guys are bringing the pain in these jokes. Oh, William Ayers, fuck what anyone says. I'm going to replay it on stream, actually. Replay, what's it called? Ooh, add to favorites. Okay, there we go. I haven't used this catapult thing yet. Let's just try it. Oh, I have to get these? Buy these? Okay, do I have enough? More than. I don't know what I was about to say. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second there. Yeah, let's put a star in my head. That's what I've always wanted. Oh, was it about playing High on Life on stream? Or is that not an okay thing now? I know about the voice actors whole thing. I don't think anything was ever proven. So I don't know. I don't care. The game's still hilarious. And it's not like there wasn't a whole lot of people that worked on that game to make it right. So, you know, you can't take the game away because of one person. Josh, I've got some very twisted jokes. Well, I don't know. I think some of those jokes are pretty funny sometimes, but right situation around the right people. Uncanny Lup, what's up? What's up? How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Jigo Kuro, what's a person with a disability, just one arm, is looking for in a pedestrian zone? Simple for a secondhand shop. That's kind of like the joke I told. Where does a pirate find his hooks? At a secondhand shop. Welcome in, anybody. We're just telling a bunch of jokes. If anyone else has any jokes out there, let us know. I'm going to steal it like it's mine, and then I'll give you credit after. Even though I just gave Jigo Kura credit first. I think for Jigo Kura's jokes, I'm prefacing now that they're hers, not mine. Oh, I have heard that one. Uncanny Lup. Again, I'm going to preface some of these that they're not mine. Yeah, some I'm going to steal, some I'm not. Uncanny Lup's joke is, what does an alcoholic and a necrophiliac have in common? They both like a cold one.
Exo Fighters, welcome to the war.
William Harris, who speed ran it for High End Life, but you're going to play it again. I think I took longer than any other gamer out there.
Outing in the downtown area. I anticipate even better data this time.
Because I like getting the most out of every game I play. Not every game, but most games. Like that game I was super psyched for. So certain games, whatever game I'm into the most, I'm going to get the most out of. Like Starfield, I'm going to get the most out of. Slow play, no speed running. Because I think it kind of ruins the game. For me, it doesn't necessarily for other people, but for me it ruins a game to rush through it too quickly if it's got a good story. Like this game, rush me through it now. Get me through it. Get me done. Uncanny Lup, thank you for the like. Just because it's just multiplayer, it doesn't really matter either way. Cheers.
The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exo Fighters.
Josh, I'm not gonna say some of the twisted jokes in here. Well, if they're about twisted metal, you can say them all. Twisted Metal. I'm not paid to say this. I wish I was. Releasing in 2 days. I'm very excited for the show, and I am, like I said yesterday, very jealous of the PlayStation people out there who are getting Twisted Metal 1 and 2 right now ahead of the release. I'd be playing Twisted Metal 1 and 2 right now if it came to Xbox, but it didn't. I'm very excited for the show, at least. I thought, I don't know if it ever released, but I remember there was a concept for it that there was a Twisted Metal style battle royale that came out at one point where it was a battle royale, but everyone was in cars with guns. I don't know if it's still a thing, but it looked really cool. I definitely wanted to play it. And I just kind of forgot about it, lost track of it. Bad marketing to let me forget on their part. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. That's a good one. That's a classic right there.
Summon raptors.
It's video game crack, I swear. What is? High End Life? High End Life is comedy gold.
Summon raptors.
Especially if you just like that Rick and Morty humor, you know? Got him! Let's go! What kind of game is this? It's weird. It's weird. Uncanny. This is undescribable. Not undescribable, uncomparable. We'll say that. You know, like most people can say, oh, it's kind of like a God of War. It's like a RPG, like a Fallout. It's kind of like this or that. This game has nothing like it. So it's a PvE or PvP, basically the exact same thing. 5v5 game. Where you just fight wave after wave of dinosaurs doing slight tasks you barely even notice that you're doing, more or less just killing.
Summoning Tyrannica.
And at the end, if you do PvP, you can fight each other. If not, then you just continue to not fight each other. That's the only difference. But you're still playing other people. And there's a story, but you're just doing these missions of dinosaur slaying over and over and over again. And as you complete missions, you unlock aspects of the story. It's very weird. I don't think. Well, maybe there are things like this, but I've never played them. You know, I've never played a game like this before. But free on Game Pass on Xbox or PC. So why not? Why not? And they didn't give us Dino Crisis like absolute fools. We wanted a Dino Crisis remake, but they gave us this. So you gotta just take what you get, I guess. Okay, a real hard one, a real bad joke. Uh-oh. Sony, baby. Yeah. Unfortunately, they're hogging all the Twisted Metal on me. But I do have Twisted Metal 3 on PS1 in a box right over there. I just got to get it out. I just don't know where to set up my PS1 and all my PS1 games yet. The studio is coming together. I'll do like a little video of the studio once it's complete. Thinking about getting a display case for all my like antique consoles because I got an NES, an SNES, two N64s. Fortunately, no Sega. A PS1, and they all work. That's the best thing. Is they all work. So I just don't want them to sit there and collect dust, so I kind of want to put them in a case to prevent that. And for them not to be just tucked away. So I'm thinking about getting something like that. It'll be cool. Destruction All-Stars? What is that? That sounds familiar. I don't know if I played that one. All right. Again, I have not read this yet, but I'm going to preface this one that this is Jigokura's joke before I say it. Mom, can I swing with Grandpa a little bit? No, my sweet child. Oh, my. Never mind. I don't know if I could finish that one. Damn. As I started to read the setup for the joke, I'm like, maybe I should read the punchline. Jigokura, damn. You ain't kidding. Your jokes do go dark. Jesus. I'm laughing because I just didn't expect that. That came out of left field. Not really. Not really. It's been kind of the same level of jokes. And you did say that one was going to go hard, so that's fair. Why didn't the skeleton go to the party? Because he had no body to dance with. I've heard, not every dad joke, but man, I've heard a lot. I think it's been at least a year and a half now. We've been doing a daily dad joke. So I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot. If you guys get any new ones, I will cheers you immediately.
Act quickly to close the performance.
Sony let any fun game die. They just like to tease you. They did have a lot of good franchises back in the PS3 days, PS2 days, that they let die. I don't know why. They definitely have let a lot of good franchises go to waste. There should be more Jack and Daxter, for sure. Maybe they own Naughty Dog, right? Naughty Dog doesn't just make exclusive deals every time; they own them. I think. So they could bring back that title at any time. They just choose not to. They don't own Spyro, I don't think, anymore. But Spyro's just been sitting there. I mean, okay, they turned it into Skylanders or whatever. Dumb. Just bring back old school Spyros. They did ruin it with like the last couple. Dino Crisis. Well, Capcom, that's Capcom. Trying to think of old PS1 games. You know, Xbox wasn't really competing back then in the PlayStation 1 era. There's a lot, though. Kind of plays like Defiance 2050. I don't know if I played that one before. When did that come out? What was that on? Uncanny Lup. Holy cow! Yeah, you're only just getting here for the mayhem. That is this game. It's nonstop. The AI's like, you haven't killed enough fucking dinosaurs. Here's more. Okay, we're pitting biological creatures up against mechanical suits with guns and explosives. Who'd you think was gonna win? So Catapult is just jumping real far. Kind of like it. They should have given us Dino Crisis. You were so right. I'm just saying, look, Capcom's been remaking Resident Evil from the same era, 2 and 3. And Dino Crisis was massively popular. They made 3 of them in the PS1 era. Why not? They had a good thing going. Honestly, they could have just used the Resident Evil, the RE engine. They already have an engine built for it. They clearly have models for all these dinosaurs and everything. It was probably harder. Oh, it definitely harder for them to remake, or not remake, make a whole new IP with Exoprimal than it was to just remake Dino Crisis, which has source material. And more people wanted it. Right? Nobody asked for this. So I don't know what their thinking was, but whatever. What can you do? Besides make it yourself and then get a cease and desist letter from them. That seems to always happen with Resident Evil remakes, right? Resident Evil 2 is being remade by fans. They got a cease and desist letter. Then suddenly, oh my god, what the fuck is that? And suddenly, Capcom came out with their own. Fans were remaking Code Veronica and I think another one. Oh, and the original. And they got a cease and desist letter. So hopefully we get remakes of those. Get away from me.
I'll go to marker 5.
I just don't want to die. I don't know if there's a way to avoid that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, go that way, please. To be honest, these jokes are all very normal. Most German jokes are sometimes a lot harder. That's funny. I'm almost not surprised. But for it to be super normal, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. So you guys don't have the sweet apple pie grandmas over there that we do, huh? If they heard these jokes, our grandmas would roll over. Should bring back siphon filter. That'd be good. That'd be good. Those are super popular back in the day. Oh my god. Can you please?
Summoning Pteranodons.
Ankylo, let's go. Chuck Norris isn't hung like a horse. Horses are hung like Chuck Norris. I was just thinking, you know, the last time there was a lot of Chuck Norris jokes in here was because of you, Josh. So I was wondering, we're telling all these jokes when that was gonna start.
Summoning raptors. Summoning pteranodons.
How about we not summon them and we say we did? You know,
Summoning pteranodons.
Jet Moto was fun too. I don't know if I ever played that one. I got a pretty large PS1 collection, or at least it felt large. Maybe it's not that big after all.
Summoning pteranodons.
I thought my PS2 collection was huge, and then I just put it into a new shelf I built 2 days ago, and it doesn't look like that big of a collection anymore. A much skinnier shelf before. It was tall but skinny.
They may invade with a hostile dinosaur.
Army Toy Soldiers. I did like the Toy Soldiers games. Although I don't know if they were ever on PlayStation, were they? I always played it at my buddy's on his. Oh, well, I wasted that.
Enemy controlled dinosaur. Prioritize its summoning
Always played it at my buddy's on his N64. Which I didn't own one as a kid, so it's pretty wild that I have two now. Can't remember when it came out. So it's not like a newer game? It couldn't be if you can't remember. Must be an older one, huh? They demolished Nemesis Remake so bad, RE Engine on Dino Crisis. Oh my god. I'm just saying, it might be fantastic. Yeah, they could have done a little bit better with the Resident Evil 3 remake. Okay, the original had one thing that was huge that the new one doesn't have, and that's a random factor. Decisions. You could go about the game in different ways, which created replayability, a little bit of surprise. You know, the new one has nothing like that. It's so scripted. Which is for sure the worst thing about it. And then they also cut in the clock tower. You know, I hate to harp on that one because everyone does, but why would they cut out one of the best scenes in the game? To be fair, it was a rushed money grab because it was like 9 or 10 months after Resident Evil 2 that they came out with Resident Evil 3. It was too quick. They could have taken their time, and I don't think anyone would have been upset. Yeah, we all craved more remakes instantly, but that doesn't mean you have to give it to us right away. Just tell us it's happening, and we'll be okay. You know? Apparently, they have absolutely no plan to remake Code Veronica. The next remake they're doing is 5. See, I haven't seen anything that actually confirms that, but that would be stupid. I think that would be stupid. I think Resident Evil 5 made not the most money. 6 did, and it's the most hated one in their entire franchise. So I don't think panning to their casual player base is better than panning to their hardcore player base. I don't know. They got a very large, for Resident Evil games, hardcore player base. It's the reason they've been going for, 27 years now? So, I just think it's idiotic to not do Code Veronica. I also think it was dumb to skip from 3 to 4 and not fill in the blanks a little bit. I also think it's dumb to create, what was the last multiplayer game? I mean, Revelations was okay, but still bad decision. So bad, in fact, that they put the characters in Dead by Daylight instead of boosting their own game. Whatever the last one was. Hold on, I think I have it downloaded. I did play it once or twice shortly after Resident Evil 4 came out because I just needed more. I needed more. Did I uninstall it? No, Reverse. Reverse was a terrible decision. The only thing that the Resident Evil community has ever asked for, and they don't listen, they don't give a shit what the community thinks or wants. But the only thing that the community has ever asked for was oh, Weeping Willow, are you not here? Do we lose you? Oh, did he fall asleep? He might have fallen asleep. Is Outbreak 1 and 2 remake. It's the only thing the community's ever asked for. No one's ever said, wow, I'd really like a whole new game where you can become any character in the game, and if you die, you become a villain. No one asked for such a wildly stupid concept. It's really not that fun either. And it didn't even work at launch. It took them over a year after launch to re-release the game that they gave to people for free because they knew no one would pay for it. It's really disappointing that Capcom won't just listen to their audience. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's just real idiocracy over there at Capcom. Not just listening to their player base. Just give us Outbreak 1 and 2 remake. You don't even have to remake it. Just port the damn thing so people don't have to play it on dedicated servers that are Japanese with some complicated download process on your PC. Just give us what we want. Don't even have to clean up the pixels. Just give us the original with dedicated servers from you guys. That's it. Give us Code Veronica. Why have you been skipping 1? Are you saving it for the 30th anniversary? That's the only thing that's logical that I can think of is they're saving it for the 30th anniversary. Just do it. Release the game, Capcom. Release the game. Josh, you said Time Splitters needs a remake. I never played that one either before. Is that the one with the cat? With a cat character? No. Maybe? Hold on. That was like OG Xbox PS2 era, right?
Welcome to my
Oh,
test
no, I
facility.
don't know that one.
I require exofighters for a live
What's the one I'm
combat
thinking of
test.
with the cat? It was like orange
I
and
am
white.
recording satisfactory results in the
Bipedal, so
downtown area. Please
standing up
offer
looking like a human,
more
held guns.
high-quality combat data.
Thought that was time something. Small Soldiers was great too. I loved it. I unfortunately could never really play it. Multiplayer. I think once I was able to play with somebody. Like I said, my buddy had it. Other than that, I like rented it from the local rental store. Remember that? Remember rental game stores? Josh, Code Veronica, Outbreak, and Dino Crisis should definitely be remade. That's what I'm saying. But Capcom doesn't. They don't care about our opinions. That's okay. Zombie Slayers, welcome in. Hey, good to see you. How you been doing? Thank you for the like. Cheers.
Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly.
Appreciate that.
A super day.
That's funny.
You will now engage in a dinosaur
Met
combat
Zombie Slayers when we were playing Resident Evil 4, and that's funny that we're talking about Resident Evil games and what should be remade
is home to the iconic
when he popped in here. That's awesome.
Transmission interrupted.
Josh, also the PS2 Matrix games should get remade. They should. I do remember those. They were a lot of fun. I think I played those on OG Xbox, though. Probably not like a difference at all, but I think my buddy had that one. See, I had the PS2 in that era. My sister had an Xbox, but it died. And my buddy had an Xbox, which is how I got in the Fable series. Yeah, and he's like, oh, there's this great game. You got to play it. Come over this weekend and play it. Start playing Fable, and I'm like, oh, my God, this is amazing. This alone is the reason I need my own Xbox. So I just stole my sister's. Works. It works. I found the original Xbox was the one that definitely didn't last the longest. But I never had a 360 or anything die on me. Never had an Xbox die on me that I personally owned and took care of myself. Are these mini Spinos now? I did notice a few, but I didn't know that that's like a large majority. Terrifying. Yeah, reverse. It's awful. Awful. Like, you can play it and maybe enjoy it, but you're going to need a few beverages. You know, you're going to need a few cheers juice in your system to numb your brain enough to enjoy it. That's what I think. Time Splitters was epic. I feel like I've heard of it, but when I looked at the cover art and stuff, I was like, I don't know if I know this one. There's a lot more obscure games that were really good back in the day, right? Because there wasn't much marketing for it. It wasn't the TV ads. There wasn't the online ads. There wasn't streaming. There was some gaming magazines you had to be subscribed to. And, like, I didn't have any magazines I was subscribed to. I didn't even know that that was the thing until my cousin would give me his old Game Informers. I'm like, there's gaming magazines? So that was awesome. I remember that's how I first learned there was a Resident Evil 4 coming out was through Game Informer. And at the time, the articles were all like, what ifs? Like, I remember Halo 3, they were writing about it in Game Informer, like, oh, they should have a sword in each hand and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I expected it to be real. My dumb 9-year-old brain. Not realizing they're just opinion pieces. And then I found out, that those weren't in the game. And also, when I read in the magazine that there was a Resident Evil 4 coming out, is when I learned that there was a Resident Evil 3. I didn't even know that there was a 3 until 4 came out. Which means I didn't know about Code Veronica. I didn't know about Survivor 1 and 2. I kind of missed the boat on a lot of them. I also couldn't drive myself to the store, so it's not like I could go to Walmart whenever I want and just look in the new game section. Cyberpunk 2077, everything on Ultra, path tracing, ray tracing, DLSS 3, 140 frames. On your new RTX. That's badass.
You are completing objectives faster than the enemy.
Nothing feels better than when you can max out everything and it works smooth. True Crime Streets of LA should get a remake too. I don't think I ever played that one either. We must have had a slightly different childhood games. The original Splinter Cell trilogy would be amazing on the new consoles. I agree with that one. I agree with that one for sure. All you hear is excuses. We don't have excuses. We just have reasons. No excuses. None. None of those. I'll tell you what. I'd like to hear Capcom's excuses for not giving us Resident Evil 1 Remake. You know what I find to be the most annoying thing when you talk about Resident Evil 1 Remake? I posted a video or two of saying why they should, and I've seen a lot of other people post why they should. I mean, the last Resident Evil 1 Remake is older than the original Resident Evil 4. And everyone's thing is, oh, it already got remade. It already got remade. Yeah, you numbskulls. In like 2002. It's fucking 21 years old. I will rage argue with people about that one. Remake it, Capcom! The first Resident Evil is a timeless classic, and there's whole generations of people who can't really enjoy it because of the way the game is. They can't play tank controls. Right? I watched No Pain No Game EX play it for the first time, and he definitely struggled. And definitely there was no way to get him to play the OG 1996 one.
Area defense progress 25%. Summoning Dinosaurs. Summoning Superminuses. Summoning Superminuses. Area defense progress 50%. Summoning
So that's all I'm saying. It wasn't even a remake, it was a remaster. Well, okay, they did a remaster in like, when was that? Like 2017 or something? 6 years ago they remastered it where they added colors. Or more pixels. But no, they remade it. 1996, the original came out, and they remade it in like 2002. So like 6 years later, they remade it for some unknown reason for GameCube. And then it came out on Wii and everything else a little bit later, but I think originally it was GameCube. And yeah, then they remastered it. So a lot of people don't know the difference between a remake and a remaster, which is the real problem. So they assume everything that says "re" in front of it is a remake. They don't know. So you always get these fools who say, "Oh, well, you can't remake Resident Evil 1. It's already been remade. Resident Evil 5 deserves one." Like Resident Evil 5? Resident Evil 5? That game is still good. That game is in no place, in no way in need of a new game. But I can tell you right now, everything else that they released, maybe not the Survivors, which were made for having gun controllers, needs a remake. I'm telling you right now, if they re-released Outbreak, again, don't need to remaster it, don't need to recreate it, remake it, nothing. Just give us it as it was. Guarantee you it would do better than any multiplayer game they've ever had. Guaranteed. It's not even a question, It's not even a if. It's a guarantee. But those Capcom people are not all there, How mad is this though? I was born in '96, and so were two of my favorite franchises, Resident Evil and Tomb Raider. That's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. Especially that you somehow found those franchises by the time you were able to play them. I don't know how long Resident Evil was out by the time I found it. I don't know how old I was. I remember the first time I played it. Was at my brother's place. His girlfriend at the time, so I'm the youngest of 6, so my brother's much older than me. His girlfriend at the time had 2 kids that were also older than me. And I think the son had the PS1 maybe, and he must have had Resident Evil 1. So we're all in their basement playing it. Spookiest place, of course, the original Resident Evil 1. I must have been 6, 7. And I just kept begging to play, because I'm a gamer. I want to fucking play. And they wouldn't let me play until they were done. They saved the game, handed me the controller, and then everybody left the basement. I was in the guard shack area, if you know where that is. Already cleared out, but still terrifying. I didn't know it was cleared out. I just wasn't running into anything, but I was too scared that I might run into something. And I quit pretty quickly. I very quickly put the controller down and went upstairs.
Combat test complete. You are victorious.
Whoa! That's a first!
Pleasure to analyze your data.
I win!
Anticipate similarly effective results.
I didn't expect that to happen, particularly solo. You know what I mean? I would needed some friends to carry me, but I guess these randoms did all right. Cheers, everybody.
Behold, the best exo fighters in this war game.
Where's my name not here under MVP? It's very, very confusing. Josh, you're like 5 or 6 by the time you discovered it. That's wild. I guess I understand Tomb Raider because that was probably only teen, but Resident Evil. Did you have older siblings that were into the game or something, or how did you find Resident Evil? Like I said, me, it was an older sibling. I eventually convinced my parents. I had already seen people play Resident Evil 1, so they got me the greatest hits director cut version, which is the fart music one. And if you guys aren't aware, it's the one where they let a legend in Japan make the music for the game, for certain aspects of the game. And this guy was a legend because he was supposed to be deaf, but was composing music. And so they let him compose music for the greatest hits director's cut. Now, there's the original director's cut and then the greatest hits director's cut. And it turned out years later that the guy was never deaf. He lied about it, and he never wrote the music. He had a ghostwriter write the music for him. So he was a complete fraud in every way. And his fart music still disgraces that version of the game to date. And that's the version I originally had. I did buy the long box original for the 25th anniversary to play on stream. Was that 2 years ago we did that? Before the release of Resident Evil 8 Village. So that was very exciting. I was very happy with that, to get that version, because that's what I remember was the original game's music from my childhood. So I really wanted that.
Stay fresh cheese bags.
But yeah, that's how I got it. And then my sister got Resident Evil 2, which is what I have today. Both cases for my version of Resident Evil 1 is cracked from getting stepped on, and my sister's Resident Evil 2, which I currently possess, the case literally is one of those where it doesn't stay on the hinge. You just pull it off. They're both in really bad shape. I'd like new ones. But the games work, so it's all right. I also got a like an online fake N64 Resident Evil 2. It sounds like shit. I don't know if it was meant to sound like shit always, but you can definitely tell that the game is a fake. When you put it up next to another game, they're bigger, they're thicker. They don't fit right into my storage voice crack thing, where you just slot the games in. It's kind of cool. I'll show you guys sometime. Nelly B, thank you for the like and the like. Appreciate it. How are you doing? What's going on with you? Welcome in. Angel 9633, welcome in, dude. What's up? New mic? Yes. Finally. We've been waiting. We've been working at this mic for a while, so we got it now. And it's amazing. It's amazing. I'm in love with it. Yesterday, we spent the first 70 minutes of the stream just chatting because I was just so excited to have this mic. So yeah. To go along with this new mic, since this is something that the star senders over on Facebook, the people who are supporting, sending tips and all that stuff, since this is something they all pitched in to help get us, we've been promising that we're going to do an extra stream, dress up in a dog suit. So this Friday, we're going to be doing an extra stream as well. We're going to be dressed up in a full body dog suit. Kind of like, I need to get the paint for my nose. It'll look exactly like Wilfred from the show Wilfred, if you've heard of that or seen that, or just want to Google that.
Leviathan. You're on quite a streak lately. Continue performing at
Is he
a
talking
high
to me?
level, and your extended existence authorization is all but green.
Extended existence authorization. Hopefully I get this in time, otherwise I'm gonna have to go to the store. I don't know what to get. Oh, that's what I had before. I don't know. I'll have to look at it later. But what's up with you? How are you doing? Josh, your uncle was playing it. Your uncle's playing the original Resident Evil, and that's how you got into it. So it was pretty much all older family members for us, showing us way too young. You know, I did show my nephews the first Resident Evil. I let them play it when they were pretty young, and they got scared, which was amazing because they're used to games like this.
Will begin shortly.
And so having them play 1996 Resident Evil and watching them get scared was kind of funny.
Dinosaur combat tech.
Kind of enjoyed it. Have you checked out Database yet? I have checked out Database a couple of times, Mr. Payne. Is there storyline in there? Not in, maybe. There's storyline in one area, but it's all like text-based. It's awful. It's awful. I don't want to have to read for the entire story. Like, I don't mind like Resident Evil where there's like occasional notes to read that aren't 10 pages long each and every one, but I think some games get a little carried away with a text-based story. I feel like it's a little lazy too, because it's so easy to do versus filming a cutscene
Dinosaur call.
or recording dialogue. I just don't respect
Enemy team.
too much text-based story.
Next mission. Initiating
It's too lazy.
preparing combat.
Josh, you're off to bed. You'll catch you on the next one. Wait, Josh, hold on. Have you seen that movie, Futurescape yet? Before you go. Angel, that would be funny. Oh, not would. It will be because it's happening. It's going to happen. If you do want to see me in the dog suit, get an idea of what it's going to be, there is a clip from 3 years ago when I did it on Halloween on Twitch. It's my oldest Twitch clip. If you want a little bit of a heads up on what that's going to look like, if you want a preview. Otherwise, stay tuned for Friday. It's going to be fun. And in the meantime, just so anybody knows, we are just doing pretty much community games until Starfield comes out at like the end of August. So the old Call of Duties are back. They brought back all the servers on Xbox and whatnot. I got Dead by Daylight downloaded because a lot of people have been asking me to play that. Exoprimal and many others. So definitely, if there's any community games people want to play, let me know. Let me know. We can do those. Josh, stay fresh, cheese bags. Hey, it says it right here. Oh, you can't even read it. It's on the logo. It's on the logo now. Oh, that's what I keep forgetting. I want to update this logo to all the socials. Just use a black permanent texture? Well, why didn't I think of that? You call markers textures in Australia? That's pretty wild. I've never heard someone say that. How's the game going? This game's going pretty good. Pretty good. You know what? Here's the thing about this game. I have no idea what's going on at any time, and I'm barely looking at the screen. I'm pretty much just reading chats and talking to you guys while just constantly pulling the trigger and not really realizing I'm doing it. I don't know what's going on. Wherever I see fast movement, I'm just pulling the trigger there. Angel, your computer's been lagging, so no streaming for you lately? I was going to say, I don't think I've seen your name come up much, but I was gone all last week up in the mountains in Colorado, so I didn't really have any internet service anywhere, which was kind of atrocious, but oh well. It was nice. It was nice to disconnect for like a week, and when I came back yesterday and even today, I just feel super refreshed. I ain't even gotten much sleep. I've gotten like no sleep this week, but I feel great. Just getting that week to recharge up in the mountains and the peace and the quiet, being disconnected for just a little bit, and now we're back. But Nelly, have you tried this game yet? Since you were asking. Angel, do you know why your computer is having issues? Is it just your internet, or you have some older parts that are maybe struggling a little bit? Michael Payne, dude, it reads out and shows you a clip. Wait, what? What reads out and shows you a clip? Josh O'Brien, you've not seen Futurescape? Josh, you're still in here, right? Josh, you gotta see Futurescape. Is that a thing? I bet you it's a thing. Let's look it up. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's tons about it. There's the ASA Futurescape, the mobile first experience that lets you explore thousands of education and career paths on your own terms. You got to check it out. You got to check it out. It's almost as good as Farscape. Josh, before you go to sleep, have you seen that new movie that's coming out? You know, the one. Actually did see a trailer for a new movie coming out. I thought it was really interesting because I didn't think he was acting anymore. I stayed because the title said, never thought I'd see this duo together. And I was like, oh, crazy. What duo would that be? It was Jackie motherfucking Chan and John Cena are in an upcoming action movie together. Don't know if it's going to be any good. Loved Jackie Chan as a kid. And he honestly doesn't look any older than he was in Rush Hour, which is like 20 years ago. I don't know what he's doing to stay young. Blood of the Young, maybe. But he's doing it. And I'm kind of interested in that movie. Just because it's such a wacky duo. But I forgot what it was called. I don't know what it is. Angel, you live right next door to Colorado? That's cool. So you get to see the mountains all the time? I'm telling you, I've never seen mountains in my life until last week. And it is the coolest fucking thing ever. The farthest thing I can see in the distance is trees that are a little taller than the other trees. It sucks. The land is so flat here. But mountains are so cool. I'm a little bit jealous of anyone who lives near mountains. Oh, your computer's older, so that's kind of what's going on with it. My computer, I feel like it's getting up there. It's got to be 5-6 years old, but it's still running pretty good. I should consider upgrading at some point, but everything's been working just fine for now. I haven't really needed to.
The enemy team's combat area. Disrupt the enemy's mission progress. Summoning a Triceratops.
Triceratops? This is bullshit. Burn, baby, burn! Let's go! Angel, Asian genes are like that with Jackie Chan. You just never get old. I remember there was some comedian who was making jokes about that. Like, you ever notice people with Asian genetics never seem to get old. Whoops. But then at a certain age, it's just like, you just plummet. I think that's for everybody, though. I mean, if you can tell, I already got gray hair. No, I don't. But people like to say I do. I've never seen one. That's all I know. Am I going to die already? I just spawned. This is horseshit. Josh, I really want to see the new Mission Impossible. I don't know if I've seen the last one. I've seen more of the behind-the-scenes stunts of the movies than I have the movies. I did see the first 3 a lot. I kind of can't believe they're still going. Because the first Mission Impossible is from, like, the 90s, isn't it? Isn't it, like, 96, 98? Josh, but you're off to sleep now? Bye-bye. Wait, hold on, Josh. Wait. Hold on. I got a question for you. Of the new movies coming out, Which one are you most excited for? Have you seen that new Arnold Schwarzenegger one coming out?
Dinosaur call.
I don't know. He might be one of the best actors of all time.
Test complete. You are victorious.
Whoa! 2 in a row. First of all, I have lost at this game for about 5 hours straight of gameplay, and now I've won twice. I don't know what's going on. It's getting crazy. As the game gets harder, I win more, I guess. Jiggle Kura, I'm sure I have to limit my frames per second for the 4090 for Minecraft. For Minecraft. Maybe. That game it's rough. It's rough on the computer. Angel, right? I'm going to look like Yoda when I'm older. Hey, but Yoda got to like 960 or something. So, if you can get that far, it's okay to look like Yoda. That's pretty funny, though. I like the comparison to Yoda. By the way, cheers, Angel. I don't know if I said that since you've been in here. And cheers to Nelly B for the likes. I have not been perfectly on time or on par with my, sinuses. Cheers this week. I'm out of touch. The new Nick Cage ones? Because it's Nick Cage. Wait, what's the new one that he's in? Weren't you talking about it yesterday? Are you talking about Dead by Daylight?
Exercise results logged. Sunsetting temporal instance. Survivors, prepare for departure. Have a super day.
Super duper. It's the body snatcher guys, or whatever, who are just mo versions of us. You know, and there's like hundreds of other people here, but they're all the same people from different dimensions, different timelines. It's kind of redonkulous. But I don't know. When we start playing Dead by Daylight, we might have to get Nicolas Cage. Let's see. I have it booted up. Let's just take a look quick. I don't know if he's only on PC or what. The one where he's the beach bum assassin, that's right. And the one where he's Dracula? Oh, the Dracula one looks pretty good. That's not super new. That's been out on DVD for a while, hasn't it? Let's just look at his filmography. That'll be easier. What was the he's in The Flash? Wasn't someone telling me that yesterday? He's Superman in The Flash. That can't be right. I must be misreading this. I don't even see him in here. He's not in the top cast, anyway. We're going to have to do a search for him. He is Superman. He's an uncredited Superman. How do you uncredit the legend, Nicolas Cage? Renfield is the one you're thinking of. Got a 6.4. Sympathy for the Devil is the new one. Is that the beach bum assassin? After being forced to drive a mysterious passenger at gunpoint, a man finds himself in a high-stakes game of cat and mouse where it becomes clear that not everything is as it seems. Maybe that's the one. Remember I watched one where he was like a drug runner in the mountains, but he looked like a 50-year-old dad. And he had just like the biggest gut and everything, and it was real weird. I watched way too many weird Nicolas Cage movies because Nicolas Cage is in it. It's hard not to. Michael Payne, that's going to be me when I get older. I'm going to be a Yoda as well. People think I'm still only 20. You know, people say the same thing to me. They're like, "Are you 15?" I'm like, "No. No, I'm 12. 19. I don't know. Nobody can probably guess my age, so it's all right. Don't even try. You'll get it wrong.
There's nothing.
I like
more
that the
powerful
epilepsy
than imagination.
warning disappears
It can
faster than you
shape
could ever
your
possibly read it.
reality, transforming everything.
Oh,
you
this
may
is Nicolas
think you
Cage.
know. But as with any power of such magnitude, it's unpredictable. At first, I thought it was all a cruel joke.
The man.
Did my last performance attract a force of great cosmic evil? Truth is, none of that matters now. Because even after all the death, decay, and darkness, I still remember exactly who I am.
He remembers. Let's go. Let's see here. Yep, it's called Renfield. Yeah, it's a gimmick because he's auditioned to be Soups back in the 80s or 90s. Oh, that's interesting. So you've seen it? What did you think? Do you think it was all right? Do you think it deserved the social media destruction it's gotten? You don't got to tell me about your new progression system. I don't care. I don't even know how this game works. Michael Payne, I told you that Nicolas Cage had a meme as being Superman, and they put him in one of the Speed Force. That's right. I remember someone was telling me yesterday, but I couldn't remember what it was about. Exactly. And it's one of those things where I think I need to see it first. Oh, so we can get some alternate outfits here? Hold on. They definitely deserve our money for this. It's $10.54 US dollars. Uh-oh, someone erased a message. Or all the messages just coming through now. Is that a thing? So first you get him, but then you can also buy his outfits. Survivors. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. Michael Payne 32. I told you, don't even bother guessing. Because that's just fucking rude. Josh, you're 28. That's very nice of you. Very kind of you to say. But no. No. I'm not 28. All right, so we got him. So tomorrow we'll do Dead by Daylight as Nicolas Cage. That's the plan. You haven't seen the new film? The new film looks good. I mean, it's got a higher rating than The Flash. And The Flash actually doesn't have a terrible rating. The one I really want to see, because it's had so many goddamn memes about it, is The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, where Nick Cage is played by Nicolas Cage. Hilariously. I'm pretty psyched for that. The Flash was amazing. Are you 69? God damn, Mr. Payne. I didn't expect you to guess such an incredibly accurate number. I am 69. Thank you very much for that guess. I don't know that I prefer Catapult, so we'll switch that. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got more mods. Equipped. Yeah, we don't need the others. let's get into it. Well, might as well just stick with the same game for now. But we'll pop into that DB Dizzle tomorrow. And that one I think is fully crossplay. So if anyone wants to play, that definitely can be arranged. The Flash is the new film I was talking about that I haven't seen yet. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the Beach Bum Assassin one. But yeah, Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent looks awesome. And it's got Pedro Pascal, who's like so hot right now. That's taking that one from Zoolander. He's so hot right now. No, but Pedro Pascal like can do no wrong. He's just winning at everything, which is amazing. Good for him. Good for him, especially after what happened to him in Game of Thrones. I think that almost made me puke. That was one of the most disgusting scenes I've ever seen. To be fair, I wasn't that close. Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent looks awesome, and it's on Netflix. I don't even know if I have access to Netflix ever since they came out with their dumb IP address rule. It was definitely a bit of a leech. I think I have it in other ways. I personally won't give Netflix another cent until they change back their sharing rules. But I don't think that's going to happen because when they changed that rule, all these people who were sharing started giving them money, and they made more money than they ever have immediately after they implemented that new rule. So foolish. All we had to do was band together, but didn't work out. Too many people betrayed the rest of us. Now we have to pay higher prices, and sharing isn't a thing anymore. Oh well. People are their own worst enemies. Josh, but okay, now I'm off to bed. Catch you later. Wait, hold on. Well, hold on, Josh. Before you go, I gotta ask you. Did you hear about that new Elden Ring DLC coming out that only us streamers have heard about? And you would have had to hear it from a streamer. Have you heard about that?
Have a super day. You will now engage in a dinosaur combat test. Exo fighters, follow the Watcher.
Basically what I'm saying is you can't let the poor guy go. At the same time, Kayla and Mr. Payne said let him go. And you both said poor guy and poor man. Hey, this is a thing that we used to always do. This is a thing. At any time, with the click of a button, Josh could leave if he wanted to. But we always did this back in the day, didn't we, Josh? Every time you'd say you're off to bed, and I didn't start this. This was started without me. Somebody else would bring up another piece of conversation, movies, music, something. And then he'd stop in chat with us for another 10, 15 minutes and say, all right, now I got to go. And then something else would happen. And it wouldn't be me necessarily. Could be anyone in the chat. And he'd just keep hanging out here and saying, now I'm going to bed. So it's kind of like, it's tradition. Exactly, Josh. Josh gets it. Exactly. He wouldn't have to stick around. He doesn't have to. And in fact, before I even get to the part where he says, now I'm going to bed, he could already be gone if he wanted to. I think he does it on purpose. I think he says he's going to bed when he's not really going to bed. Because it brings up new conversations, and it works. But you knew that there was new Elden Ring DLC, yes. Well, did you know about God, there's only so many things that I know that we both love. And I've really been hitting on all of them. I should have saved Resident Evil for when you were going to bed the second time. And now that I burned Nicolas Cage, Resident Evil, Dino Crisis Remake, Elden Ring, I really don't know what else I have.
Preparing combat area. Please wait. Summoning pteranodons.
Mike, full up must be. Nope, not full up. Just in the game at the moment. I think we're about halfway through. So we can pick you up quick after this one. For sure. Not a problem. That Elektra and Daredevil are going to be in Deadpool 3. I did hear that, was it Ryan Reynolds? No, Ben Affleck? Somebody was trying to get Jennifer Gardner to come back as Elektra in it. I can't remember. But someone definitely was pushing to get her in it, but I didn't read that she actually was going to be in it. Josh, oh no, I've been wanting to go to bed for ages. Don't say that. People are already calling me out. Mike, win any tonight? The last two have been wins, but before that, the losing streak continued. So I've been on a winning streak now. Whenever there is like the mini Spinos, whatever they're called.
Dinosaur call. You are completely slower than the enemy team.
I've won on higher difficulties, but these lower difficulty enemies,
Dinosaur
not so much.
preparing combat.
Josh, and yes, I knew Elektra and Daredevil in Deadpool 3. All right, Michael Payne, give me another one. Give me more. We need more things to keep Josh here. So is Magneto, Scarlet Witch, Cyclops, Jean Grey from the first X-Men are all back? What? Okay, that I did not know. Magneto, like, Ian, I'm not remembering his last name right. Ian McKellen, is that right? Isn't he like 95 right now? He's like hella old. I mean, he hasn't looked like it. He doesn't look like he's aged in 20 years, but is he the one coming back? They both replied as the OG. That's interesting. Halle Berry is back as Storm. Really? She didn't want to come back as Catwoman? Wrong universe. Sorry. Was Scarlet Witch in the first X-Men? I don't think so. I don't think there was a Scarlet Witch in live action stuff until Age of Ultron. Oh, the slightly bigger raptors? Yeah, the ones with the long snouts. What are those? Like a Suco Minus looking guys? I kind of like those because there's less of them and they die almost as easy. Tricera what? Tricera wrecked. Ian McKellen, yes, he's coming back? What? I really thought most of those X-Men people were all done. I don't know how Ryan Reynolds brought them all back, but he's managed to do it. And I don't know if Hugh Jackman always planned on coming back, but was making the big stink about not doing it because that was generating so much attention. Like, it clearly worked to get more eyeballs on this movie. But I can also see him really not wanting to do it because he's been doing it for so long.
A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use it to commandeer a dinosaur and attack.
Does that make sense? So is Patrick Stewart? Really? Oh, my God. Well, I wouldn't bring back those characters if you couldn't get the actors at this point, but that's pretty awesome. How are they bringing back the cast from X-Men? I thought the Phoenix killed Scott. No, dude, there's time travel now in alternate universes. They've had that since Days of Future Past, well before the Marvel Cinematic Universe brought it into the fold. You know, they had multiples of each actor in Days of Future Past, except for Hugh Jackman was the only one Wolverine. Screen is funny colors? Yes, yes. I thought it'd be fun to change it to, what is it called? Phenomatic? I don't know. It's the,
Summoning pteranodons.
color blindness, blue-green setting or something? I don't know.
Summoning raptors.
I thought I'd put that on and see if anyone said anything. And now you have. So it worked. It worked. It was all part of the plan. I normally don't do that too often. I think I've done it for like one game before. And most of the time I think it looks too funky to really keep it, but I didn't really care for this game that much, so I've kept it on. Okay, I thought it was my phone. Yes, yes, it was all part of the plan. I think there's 2 or 3 different colorblind settings that really just change the colors of everything. There's really no reason to do it. No reason not to. Mr. Payne, you hope they have Quicksilver in it as well, so then there will be the first movie with the Magneto with both his kids in it. Oh, that's true with Scarlet Witch and all that. I thought, what's her name didn't want to do it anymore. Aren't, like, pretty much all the MCU actors who aren't brand new, like, I don't want to do this anymore?
Dimensional crossing activated. You may invade the enemy team's combat area. Disrupt the enemy's mission progress. Summon raptors.
I gotta say, I did like the Fox X-Men version of Quicksilver quite a bit. I feel like they did him real dirty in the MCU. It is pretty ridiculous that you got like the fastest guy in that universe who dies by bullets, something he should be able to calmly walk around and redirect.
Dinosaur call. Follow the Watcher.
Almost done, Mike, if you're still down to play if you're not in the game.
Team Adominator. They may invade with a hostile dinosaur. Summoning pteranodons.
Josh, okay, anywho, I'm not getting sucked in any more conversations. It was unfair that you used Marvel against me. I didn't even start this one. Like I said when I first started defending myself, half the time it's somebody else in the chat bringing up a conversation, not even me. And Michael Payne said, "Poor guy, leave him, let him go." And then Michael Payne,
Dinosaur incoming. Prioritize.
you started the Marvel conversation. So this isn't on me this time. Oh, shenanigans. This time, it's a strong this time though. We gotta put it there. Your healer is kind of slow. Yeah, they're not really on the ball, but that's all right. I had one healer earlier who would not let me die. We didn't win that game. Oh, I can come back. Josh, adios. Adios, good sir. Great having you near as always. I won't do anything on my own accord here to keep you in. If you want to go. By all means, you have a good night, good sir, and hopefully we'll talk tomorrow. Whoa. All I was doing was asking questions because I had not heard these rumors. I don't think there was any fuel coming from me. First of all, I had 300 HP. What the fuck? Josh, would you like to see a Deadpool and Spider-Man movie? First of all, they have to do that. They have to do that. But is what's this nuts gonna come back to playing Spider-Man? Or is he gonna continue collecting paychecks from Zendaya and not working?
Combat test complete.
I think we're gonna die, right? We lost, defeat.
An unfortunate outcome.
Shenanigans. There goes the victory streak.
Rest assured, your record for redacted
When I spoke about Deadpool 3, that was faced at RAM. Look, it's a public forum here, you know. Could be towards me, but anyone can jump in. Tom Holland is coming back for Spider-Man 4. Is he? I guess I have started seeing him. Oh, I haven't moved in hours. I felt that one. I did see him doing some interviews, but he was talking about like basically how he loved to party before and now he's an adult and he doesn't like to party anymore. Or something like that. Which I think when he did start getting famous, he was like, well, how old was he? Like 19 maybe? Like you get stupid rich before you're in your 20s. You haven't learned enough life lessons to control yourself. So he probably did party real hard.
Majesty is the nickname given to Victoria.
I accepted that invite. Did it work? It must be at least thinking because it's not even letting me. Oh, okay, there we go. I can't do it. Okay. You're the host. Host me, Mr. Turok.
Alders would like you to see the latest data.
How many do you have in your party? I might be able to get more. I have nobody. Feel free to invite in whoever you want. There's also rumors of Sam Raimi making his Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire. I remember that was rumored right after the last Spider-Man, that they were considering continuing the Tobey Maguire one, kind of considering doing the Andrew Garfield, but not really. I don't know. I'd definitely be down for the Tobey Maguire fourth, much more than the Andrew Garfield third. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans I grew up with as a kid, so those ones have a special place in my heart. I love those ones, and they're pretty difficult to beat. Michael Payne, you've heard that he signed up for 3 more movies. I thought after the last Spider-Man that Tom Holland signed up for 3 more and got like $200 million to do it or something ridiculous. And he made like jack shit on all the other Spider-Man movies he did because it was like the first thing he did, right? He was just a nobody. So I don't know why he wouldn't. Honestly, like how can you be tired of playing Spider-Man at like 23? Tired of acting at that age? That doesn't even make sense. I mean, those Marvel actors really do get put in a dog and pony show to promote their movies. They're literally everywhere all the time, and their level of fame goes up to a crazy amount, to the point where they are pretty much unable to go anywhere. So I guess that might suck for them. It's well beyond the filming for what they have to do And if you're not paid Robert Downey Jr. money, that sucks. It sucks. I mean, for any regular person, you know, you could be on the low end of those actors. Give me $1 million, I'll do all that shit. But, you know, once you get rich, then it's not enough. That's how it is for them. But Tom Holland doesn't want to be Spider-Man anymore. He doesn't want to do anything anymore. Which that'll change eventually. He'll get bored. He'll need some kind of purpose, and that's the thing that makes him the most money, so he'll get back to it eventually. Although there are plenty of those anomaly actors and musicians and whatever who have the big one-hit wonder. They put their money away intelligently, invest it, so that money makes them more money, and then they just disappear. So it's possible you could do that. I just feel like that's not going to happen when he's dating somebody who does want to still be an actor. So I don't know. We'll see. They left it open to do a Garfield Venom movie now as well. How do they do that? Just because he said he's never fought an alien? New rumors circling now that the guy that played Sandman in Spider-Man 3 has said he's heard Sam Raimi talking about it, meaning he got a phone call. Also, how old is Sam Raimi? He did the first... This is the oldest movie I know of from Sam Raimi, and that's The Evil Dead 1, which is like... I don't think it's even the 80s. I think it's the late 70s, isn't it? Isn't it like 77, 78, something like that? He directed that. So he's at least an adult who's probably gone through college. He's got to at least be in his early 20s when he did that one. That was 50 years ago. So giving him the benefit of the doubt, the youngest he could possibly be, like 22, 23, he's got to be like 72, 73 right now, right? How long is Sam Raimi still going to be directing films? Wasn't Tom Holland in a TV show first? I don't know, but his first big break obviously was Spider-Man. I didn't think he was in anything before that. And if you haven't noticed, Marvel does pick up big name actors, but they also like nobodies. You either have to be a big name actor or a nobody, because the nobodies they don't really have to pay, but they can fill in the blanks around that with good effects, good directing, good writing, all that stuff. Good acting coaches. You know, they can fix up a newbie actor to make him look good in that movie, as long as they're not atrocious. His first film was called The Impossible. The Impossible? I've never heard of that one. When did that come out? Right, I'm leaving this time. Night. To be fair, everybody, Josh put the crying, laughing emojis, so it's not like he's like, please let me go. Nobody has a handcuff on him. Nobody's holding his hand back from pressing the leave stream button. This isn't on me. All right? Don't poor guy me. But Venom is from his Spideyverse? From whose? Venom is... Okay. There's the... Oh, what's the actor's name? That 70s Show actor. Guy. Eric from that 70s Show is obviously... has a version of Venom in the Sam Raimi verse of Spider-Man, where Spider-Man is the only hero. And then there is the Sony Tom Hardy Venom, which technically a small piece of him was left behind in the MCU after, was it Far From Home was the last one or something? Or I can't remember. Maybe Far From Home was the second. Whatever the third one was.
than the enemy team.
With the multiple Spider-Mans.
Watcher. Proceed to next mission.
So
Initiating Dinosaur call mission.
technically, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Verse never had a Venom.
Summoning raptors.
He had a Paul Giamatti in a rhino suit. Probably the worst version of Rhino I've ever seen. Michael Payne, sure you are, Josh. See, now you guys are getting it. You're getting it. It's not my fault. Gotta give him that whole bomber. Hey Josh, have you seen Secret Invasion yet? Oh, we're ahead of them. Let's go.
You will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for
Let's go, Turok. We're ahead.
Prepare for combat.
Does he have to say he's going to bed for you to remember something important?
To the final mission.
It's the only time
Quickly to
I think about it. Otherwise,
the first team to complete
honestly, I forget. I need the reminder.
do your part and
It,
generate robust
you know, this isn't on me, to be clear. Josh has conditioned me. Kind of like every time you ring a bell, you give a dog a treat. And then when you ring the bell, the dog eventually knows that's treat time.
I have awarded the enemy team a
He's done that to me. But when he says goes to bed, it really means talk to me about movies and video games.
summoning pteranodons.
Shit pancakes.
Area defense progress 25%. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus. Area defense progress 50%. The asset is nearly destroyed.
So the hero Venom, which I hate, is meant to be from Andrew Garfield's Spider-Verse. And that 70s Venom is dead. What? Oh, yeah, that 70s Venom is
Progress 75%.
technically dead, I think. I mean, I don't really remember if there was like that scene or something where a little bit of it gets away. I don't remember if he's fully dead. I think he is. I think you're right there. And the hero Venom is meant to be from Andrew Garfield's Spider-Verse. How do you know that? Where are you getting that info from?
Area defense. Follow the Watcher. Proceed.
I don't feel like Spider-Man's even referenced in Venom 1 or 2 at all. Could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen him.
Summoning pteranodons.
Most people condition their partners, like now when Mrs. Lady Payne yawns, even if they don't need to, you still yawn. Yeah, but that's not conditioning. That's normal. If anybody yawns around me, I yawn. Luckily, I can't see any of you.
Area defense progress.
That's just a normal thing a lot of people do. But I know what you mean. As long as my sister and her fiance aren't here, I can't get in trouble. But my sister once said that her fiance will just take whatever shirt is at the end of his hung-up clothes or whatever. So she just always, when she does his laundry and puts it away, puts the one she wants him to wear on the end. So she just basically figured out his habits. Not really conditioning, I guess, because she didn't do the mental thing of like playing a sound for the treat. It's not really conditioning. It's a habit that he was doing anyway that she figured out and takes advantage of. And I think that happens anytime you spend enough time around people, whether it's a roommate or a partner or whatever.
Proceed to next mission.
If you take the time to understand that person you're with enough.
A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use it to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies.
Let's say that Venom is fired. Fired?
Team's combat.
You heard some big person say it? How big were they? Like 7 foot tall?
Summoning Tyrannosaurus. Area defense progress 25%. Summoning Pachycephalosaurus. Warning. The enemy team has activated the Dominator. Enemy controlled dinosaur incoming. Prioritize its destruction.
I must not have been going after. I thought the guy. I was not trying to go after the tank, but the guy with the sword, more or less.
Restore it.
Oh no! Get off me, mother trucker!
Summoning Pachycephalosaurus. Area defense progress 50%.
Actor producer said it. How big were they?
Summoning Pachycephalosaurus.
I think Josh must have actually left this time. Or he's just chilling. He's waiting for us to think he's gone.
Summoning Tyrannosaurus.
He's 10 feet? Oh, so he's pretty big.
Asset is nearly destroyed. Asset has been destroyed. Enter the specified area to restore it.
Also, you never liked your bed being warm, but since having her in my life, my bed needs to be warm. Also, even though I'm not cold, I like the heat from the heater.
You are victorious.
Victory! Let's go!
You have been gold flagged. Combat effectiveness roster.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
Results like these are a rising tide.
I mean, you know, here's the thing, Mr. Payne. I live where there's actually 4 seasons. So I do like the heat depending on the season, and I do like the cold depending on the season. Like, right now, unless you're in the top, like, 5% of the United States, it's at least 90 to 100 degrees, no matter where you are. So I think everyone likes the cold. And once it's summer from you, I think everybody's going to like it. Mike, it was all about the Heelys? It was.
The best exo fighters in this war game.
Wow. Was that anybody from our team? Doesn't matter. We won. Straight dubs. Level 5. Player level 9. Not really moving fast. Well, thank you, Mr. Chirok, for keeping me alive. Cheers.
Leviathan's core is located somewhere on the strativator.
So yeah, here's the one I had. Color perception filter. Deuteranope. I don't know. That's normal. Normal feels better on my eyes, to be honest. The other ones don't feel good on my eyes, but I thought it would be fun to just change it a little bit. Ooh, I got enough Microsoft points to get $50. That's not bad. Okay, let's see. Salmonella outbreak linked to ground beef sickens 16 people across 4 states. Uh-oh. Let's see what else is going on there. Justin Herbert of the Chargers gets $100 million in 2025. I think he got a almost $220 million deal for 5 years. That's not bad. I'm jealous. I'm super jealous. Mr. Payne, oh nice. You just Mike, you just started leveling up Skywave, so your healies aren't the best at the moment. That's all right. That's all right. I enjoy any heals, to be honest. I'm used to not getting many because I've been playing with randoms. Mr. Payne, because of all the stars I send, I have had over $100 off on Pokemon Go. Wait, what? You get money off of Pokemon Go for sending stars? Payne, winter's disgusting here, not a cloud in the sky. You know, winter's actually disgusting here because here it's dark when you start going to work and you start, this is if you're doing like what they call banker's hours, you know, 8 to 5, 7 to 4, whatever you work. Oh, I've been sitting in the same position way too long.
There are multiple training menus available.
But yeah, the sun's down when you start going to work, and it starts coming up while you're at work. If you don't have windows at work, you don't really see it except for your lunch if you leave the building, and then when you leave, it's sunset already. So you pretty much miss the sun, and that's why winter is so depressing here, is because of work schedules pretty much taking away your ability to see any sun at all. Let's see. Mike, you just unlocked the first module for her, and then just maxed it out, and you just hit player level 67 or 76. Damn. I don't know. I didn't know that you leveled up modules. I haven't really been paying attention to what's going on. I just killed dinos. Okay. Let's see. Michael Payne, so my stars are sent through the Play Store on your Samsung phone, and your Play Store is platinum from sending you stars. I didn't realize that you could do it like that. That's pretty cool. So that pretty much gives you deals on like anything. Well, how about that? There should be more advertising for that. You want deals on your Pokemon Go? Send stars through the Play Store. Cheers. Mike, and you guess you have one viewer on Twitch?
Test subjects. I have
Well, that's good, at
anticipated
least.
your arrival. You will
You wanna get
participate
one.
in a variety
Hey,
of
that's
exploratory
what I have,
combat
too.
Scenarios I have prepared.
We're doing all
You
right.
showed great potential during your previous outing in the ruins area. My algorithmic analysis predicts fantastic results. Prepare for transfer to the combat zone. Enjoy the war game. Interdimensional transfer complete. The war game will begin shortly. Have a super day.
Have a super duper day. I don't think I've seen this map.
Combat test.
Are we about to get wrecked?
Exofighters, follow the Watcher. A throne room sits deep within these ruins.
Mr. Payne, you as well?
Interrupted. Initiating Dinosaur culling.
So we're all the same then.
Preparing combat area. Please wait.
Michael Payne, I just wanted to be cool. I don't have any viewers on Twitch. Twitch is tough. Twitch is tough, for sure.
Summoning Raptors.
I don't think there's any platform that's easier than the other, but they're all different. You know, you could figure out,
Summoning Raptors.
you know, let's say Facebook here. I felt like I had it figured out pretty decent. I had really good growth. And then they made changes, and everything I thought I knew went away. And then they made changes, and suddenly I'm doing much better again on this platform. And I've been trying to learn Twitch a lot more this year. I really focused on TikTok last year. Not so much as a live streaming, but as just a content creation side of things. Because every big streamer will say, oh, don't spend time streaming. Become a content creator first and then start streaming.
Summoning Raptors.
It's not necessarily true. It's not necessarily correct. Everybody's path is different. Because while I've grown quite a bit as a content creator, it hasn't really resulted in a lot of people coming to the live stream. So
Stay fresh.
it is what it is.
Proceed to next mission.
I'm sure if you like get that one big viral clip, that's different. And I think that's what big people go off of, is like they got one big viral clip or somebody else that was already big helped them out. Okay, I pressed the wrong bumper. And so I think a lot of them are talking from a place of a place that the regular people aren't at, right? I think the big guys and gals who give advice,
Dinosaur culling.
they all caught lucky breaks.
You are completing objectives.
It's not whatever special path they took, and especially the ones that try to sell you on their path. Like, they're literally trying to make you pay money. Yeah, they got lucky.
Defense mission.
And the only thing that makes their paths, their streamer camps and things work is the fact that they're already big and they already have a platform, and they tell their platform about you. It's the only thing. It's not their tips, not their help, nothing like that. This is my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong.
Summoning Raptors.
It's the fact that they got a big shout out. And, you know, I have certain examples of that. I used to be huge. By the way, Susan, thank you for the like. Before I get going too hard on this, I used to be a big Apex Legends guy. I loved Apex Legends. That was my battle royale game for years. and there was a kid who got really big really fast, you know, came out of nowhere, barely had a mic, definitely didn't have a camera, didn't have any of that, all these things that people tell you you have to have. And he had 10,000 viewers at a time, no matter what, for his streams. After he streamed just once with, I think, Ninja or somebody who was already huge. And they're like, oh, this kid's pretty good. You guys should go check him out. Blew up instantly. Because he had somebody famous already tell all these people to go check him out. Didn't do anything special. Nothing that you're going to learn from any of those camps or whatever. Any of that advice. So I think a lot of streamer advice people that are huge in particular got lucky breaks. And most of their advice doesn't pertain to most people, because most people it's all a different path.
Initiating area defense mission. Preparing
You know?
combat area. You must defend the specified area.
Not the fact that you have to be online to have viewers. No, you see, that's the thing where I do get what they're saying. It's not necessarily about being online to get viewers, because you can only be online for so long, right? So how are people discovering you when you're not online? And that's through having content. The thing about short form content is, depending on the platform, it's only going to help you for so long. YouTube Shorts in particular, the viewership drops off and dies for those, and like does not grow unless people seek you out after about an hour or so. It's pretty quick. After YouTube figures out who to show it to, it dies off. TikTok lasts a little bit. Instagram, it depends. Facebook seems to be different. It seems to be a lot better now. It definitely seems like it continues to grow. Twitter is over and done real quick. I don't know about Threads. But I think, well, I'm spent more time on long form videos for YouTube. And those definitely have a longer lifespan. So that's definitely a good thing to do.
Warning. You will now commence the final mission. Brace yourselves for interdimensional travel. Prepare for combat.
Mr. Payne, you're talking about yourself. That's why you don't have viewers on Twitch. Well, there's that. I mean, there's a lot of different things to do, too, like networking. I know I had issues for a long time not growing on Twitch. Somebody else who was a lot better than me said, do you really network much? And I said, no, I don't. So that's something I've done more, and definitely found groups of people that like to play games with others that are really friendly and whatnot. There are definitely people who see gaming in my name and like will not acknowledge that I'm there, and that's fine. That's how they want to do it. They can do it that way, you know. But there's a lot of people that do like to help out there as well. So I think it's about finding them, supporting them, and they support you. So that goes a long way. Mountain Dew, 100% agree. If someone can't pinpoint a moment or a direct action they took to expand and blow up, they don't have actual advice to help you grow. They might have advice on how to do a certain thing, but I think most of them did happen to be at the right place at the right time. If they have 100 million viewers, PewDiePie, Ninja. Exactly. And some of those guys, like you just mentioned, PewDiePie, Ninja, you know, they've been there since the start, you know, so they got in early. They never quit. They were consistent. Ninja definitely got hot because he was on teams or whatever, right? He did professional teams gaming. What am I trying to think of as I'm Dinosaur killing everybody? But by being a pro gamer, you know, he had one big thing people are looking for, and that's to watch somebody significantly better than them at the game. And then he learned the entertainment thing as he went along. PewDiePie, I don't really know. I never really watched much of him, but I know, you know, he was the king of YouTube until Mr. Beast came along. And Mr. Beast got really big after how many countless bad videos. You know, he got big off of counting to 100,000, right? And then after that, his big thing was being a game show, right? Not to knock on him or anything. I do enjoy his videos, but his whole thing is he's a game show where he gives away more money more easily than anybody else. And game shows, like, you fail. A lot of times he still gives people the money. So people enjoy that and the possibility that they could be the next one, you know? So if he wasn't giving away the money he does, do you think he would ever be as big as he is? No. And he talks about how he knows the secrets and all that, and that he could do anything and make anyone big. I don't think that's true. I think it's the fact that he's got so much money to give away. I think that's his key. And people love that. So if you took the money out of the equation, I don't know. Maybe that's not exactly what was correct. Because, like, what was the one thing he did? I mean, it took a lot of money to do it. Everything he does at least takes a lot of money to do. But what was the Korean Battle Royale game that he did? That he did in real life, not from the TV show. Was awesome. It was awesome to watch. Michael Payne, Twitter is changing their name and logo, and the logo, I think, is white box with the black X. Yeah, it's just a black X. It's like 2 lines to the left and 1 line to the right. Turok, let's go. Mechanical Master. My man. Who's this ninja guy? Never heard of him. Yeah, let's see. I did see... What was it? I was Googling once how much some of those big guys that are partners actually stream. I think 1 year I did see for, like, I don't know, like 330 of 365 days or something. Ninja did like 12 hours a day every day, Monday through Monday, Monday through Sunday, which is ridiculous. I commend him for that kind of grind, though. That kind of grind is insane. You have no social life. You barely have time for your partner at that point. But he put in the time. He must have grown a lot that year. Mountain Dew said Ninja rode Fortnite's coattails too, to an extent, got into streaming as Fortnite went from 10K people to tens of millions of people. Yeah, and there's a lot of those guys that play those games, the big games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, whatever, that will never switch off it because, and it's not necessarily because they enjoy it either anymore. There's a guy named Tfue, T-F-U-E, who put out a video of him crying about how he had to work 30 hours a week or something like that. It was like, I mean, he was actually feeling pretty terrible about everything. He didn't enjoy what he was doing, whatnot. But, I mean, his presentation was terrible about it because to the average person who's working 40 hours a week or people working 40 hours a week for one job and then doing something else, because that's what you really have to do these days, at least in America, for another 20, 30 hours a week. Looking at this guy going, you get to play 30 hours of games a week and you're crying. But he quit, I think, recently because he couldn't leave Fortnite without losing money. And he got big before he was even 18. So I imagine his spending habits were terrible. So he had no choice but to only play that game because he couldn't afford to lose anybody and keep up that flow of cash to go along with that. Plus, who knows who else, when you're that young, is riding off of you. A lot of these guys get famous, they get big, and they've got their friend group who's living off of you and everything. So you got this pressure. You don't need to just support yourself. Yourself, your partner, your big house that you need to pay the taxes on every year, your friends, your family that are all living off your coattails. I mean, yeah, that's the thing about those guys who get big young is you see that with a lot of sports guys too. NFL players will go broke because they're paying for like way too many people in their community. They'll be given 50,000, 100,000 a year to all their friends and family, everyone who's coming after them. And if they don't give them that money, they lose those friends and family. So it's pretty wild when they get to that point, how they sort of have to maintain, even if they hate that game. I assume most of them hate Fortnite that have been on it for that long. What's it been around now? Like 8 years? I couldn't do it for that long. I could not. Unless I was like truly competitive, but even then it'd be rough. Because that's all you do every day. There's a reason I'm a variety streamer. Couldn't do it. You just get so stale. Although I did Apex for like 3 years. But I was always mixing Rocket League or something else in there. Something else competitive. Mike, thanks for the message. You're welcome. You're welcome. I thought I'd get you number 2 in there. Michael Payne, you remember last year you won a giveaway? It was a shiny green Pokemon. That was fun. I wonder what stream you were in for that one. Was that last year? Might have been 2 years ago now, or close to it. What was that one? It was like Tangrowth, shiny green Tangrowth. You won in this spinoff. Michael Payne, wait, people work less than 40 hours a week? I do a minimum of 10 hours a day. Dang. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. Actually, so I used to do advertising on the radio. It was one of my first big jobs out of college. Hated it. It was awful. So I didn't do the advertising. I was a sales guy trying to get advertisers on the radio. Radio is kind of a dead thing now with Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, everything else that you can get your music for, where you play what you want and you don't need to listen to some DJ interrupting all the time and commercials and all that. So I was trying to get the commercials. And there was dog trainers that we worked with. These dog trainers made about $120,000 a year, doing about 20 hours a week. Very casual and lavish lifestyle. And honestly, unless you somehow spend a lot of time to learn how to do that, or you grow up in a family that does that or something, it would be extremely difficult, I feel like, to get into. But obviously they had built a reputation over years and whatnot. They do their class. It was like 3 or 4 days a week. They do a couple hours. That's it. And they just rake in the cash. It doesn't even need to be something where it's a cheap service that everyone can get to. Just pander to the richer people with dogs and rake in the cash. So there's things out there that you can do. I was kind of blown away that dog training did so well, but maybe it's just however they set up their business. I don't know. Mountain Dew, everyone in that posse has their hands out and vaporizes you. Have no money anymore. Exactly. And I think it's worse, like you're saying, Mountain Dew, when they're young. When someone gets famous, like, say, Tfue, for example. I don't know him. Maybe he didn't have friends out there trying to take all his money as he got rich. But if you're young, your whole friend group, if you're 17 or whatever like he was when he got big, your friends around you don't even have jobs, don't have careers, and probably don't want to work because nobody really wants to do shitty jobs that 90% of people are out there doing, or a higher percentage, really. So if you can just get buddy-buddy with your rich friend from high school before you ever have a career, why wouldn't you? So, of course, people are going to try, and that's part of the problem with those guys, and then feeling forced to maintain because now they've got these high expenses, paying, like I said, for the life of all their friends and family, paying for their mansion, all their cars, everybody's cars, all that stuff. So you're not really maintaining that money. And if you're young, you don't know how to invest it either, so you just know how to spend it. And older people are really good at taking your money in those cases. So, yeah, it's definitely a good thing, I would say, to grow up poor. And if you're gonna get rich, it'd be later in life. It seems like all those guys, like, you ever see the actors who don't get big till they're like 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s? They're always the most humble people. They're always the ones that are nicest to their fans. They'll stop and take a picture with anybody. They're the ones who really are humble and respect what they have and the people that help them get there, you know, fans and things. So I think that's the best path for most people. You have an understanding of normal life. That's why I feel bad for child stars. You ever see, like, child movie stars? Usually are the ones that end up, oh my god, what is this? Usually end up a little messed up. They usually struggle the hardest. Spain can't remember who he was. Maybe that's what you should do. Yeah, let's talk over the storyline. The storyline. Storyline is blah. I mean, when you got to play for how many hours of multiplayer nonsense to get a 30-second cutscene, who cares? Michael Payne, you gotta go. Are you doing the Josh thing? Hold on, Michael. Hold on. Oh, man, I used all my topics on Josh. Did you hear that birds aren't real? That they're robots from the government to spy on us? I don't know if that's really a good one to keep you in there. Are you a conspiracy guy? What about the ice wall?
Summoning sniper. Summoning super minuses. Download 25% complete. Keep it up.
I don't even know what these things do. Does anyone know what these little foam things do?
Download 50% complete.
So that's funny. These dinosaurs, they got claws on their hands and on their feet. Big jaws, big teeth. And they shoulder charge you. That's their move. That's their attack. I'm going to blast you with my shoulder instead of tearing you apart with these evolutionary gifts.
Data collection complete. Guess you might want a hand, eh?
I will say this. It is interesting seeing... Oh, my God. Oh, well, that was a good move. That saved me. Seeing all the different dinosaurs as you progress. But I don't really know what the progression is. It's not like there's like a bar that shows that you're progressing or anything.
Unauthorized combat data detected from the previous mission. Exofighter interference with wargame operations is prohibited. Mission override initiated.
Just a little longer.
Does this hurt? No. Fire doesn't hurt when you're in an exosuit.
Can't exactly beat feet now that we've come this far, can we? All right, just one more left. Let's go.
Okay. Let's go.
Unauthorized exo.
So I think we're about the same time because it looked like we were racing those guys. We were right there with them.
Massacre module activated. Exofighter elimination.
Cheers, by the way, everybody. Cheers.
Increasing hazard level to maximum.
Whoa, what do we got going on here?
Online. Consider this superior dinosaur threat an opportunity for professional growth. Prepare for battle.
Superior dinosaur threat?
Something tells me I won't have the luxury of collecting data here.
What the fuck?
Open in, hard case. Let's see what he tricks you for.
Oh my god. Is this like tower defense? And where are the towers? Holy shit! Oh my god. All right, Turok, hang in there. It's never ending. They're still pouring out. Oh my god. What are we doing? Why are we doing this? The dinosaurs won. Let's just go home.
Combat anomaly confirmed. Mission suspended. Data analysis underway. Unexpected. Circumstance shift generates novel data. Initiating dimensional transfer.
Well, that's that. Solid bit of fighting. Plus, I got this data to boot. I'll contact you once I've come through it all. Hey, I promise you this. We'll find a way out of here. So don't go getting yourself killed between now and then.
I only just started dancing though.
The final mission will be Omega Charge. Retrieve the hammer with your team, and then defeat dinosaurs to charge it. Fully charge the hammer and use it to destroy the target. Summoning gas servers. Summoning raptors. Summoning Carnotaurus.
Carnotaurus.
Summoning raptors. Summoning raptors.
And that is how you kill a Carnotaurus, baby. You! We wiped the floor with that thing. Jiminy Christmas.
Summoning raptors. Your team has destroyed Barrier A. Summoning a Carnotaurus. Summoning gas Neosaurs. Summoning raptors.
Oh. This is low-key getting pretty intense.
Summoning gas Neosaurs. Summoning raptors. Summoning gas Neosaurs. Your team has destroyed Barrier B. I have awarded the enemy team a Dominator. They may invade with a hostile dinosaur.
You warded the enemy team? Why? Just because they're losing?
Summoning raptors. Summoning gas dinosaurs. Warning. The enemy team has activated the Dominator. Enemy controlled dinosaur.
Okay, well, I'm dead. But what the fuck? Why?
Enemy team has destroyed Barrier B. The enemy team has entered the final area. Catch up to win. A Dominator has been generated for your team. Use the Dominator to commandeer a dinosaur and attack the enemies.
Oh, I'll commandeer that, alright.
Dominator active. Take advantage of this unique asset and defeat the enemies.
Dino activated, baby. Power of Carnotaurus.
Summoning raptors. Summoning sniper dinosaurs. Summoning gas dinosaurs. Summoning raptors.
Yes, 3 of the 4. 3 of the 5. Okay. Oh, I did some damage that time. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at Carnoing. Lady Ram, thank you for the dancing dino. Let's go.
The enemy team's Omega Hammer has been reset. Summoning gas dinosaur.
I guess I just got another kill. I don't know how. Oh,
Victory is near.
another one. I guess we're playing PvP. I didn't even realize.
By defeating the enemy team. Summoning raptor.
Let's go. Suit up. Got a lot of kills. Thank you, Turrock. Oh, no.
There's plenty of fire left in me.
Wow. So many shooting at me at once that I just nuked. So we're at 100%. Why haven't we won? I definitely don't understand this enough, but... Whoever that guy is up on top, I don't see him currently, but he's been wrecking me with that sniper. And I don't know, there's not like clear instructions anywhere on the screen. But I don't know if you just have to touch the hammer, which I don't know why it's called a hammer. It's more of a cylinder. Oh, so Turk has a hammer. Take that, Blarnacle boy. Is this guy up on top? He's just such a McAsshole. Look at that. Whatever he's doing, he is high damage. Stinger shot. I mean, he's killing me in like 2 or 3 hits. Pretty wild. I need to be a Carnotaurus again. Like, we had them on the ropes bad. Like, we had a huge lead. See if we can get it back.
Your team's Omega Hammer has been reset.
Quick thinking. You look chilly.
Are you a trained professional?
It's monkey left.
Okay, it's getting intense. I don't know what's happening. Your screen is not glitching. It is in fact the game.
Complete. You completed all objectives before the enemy team.
Whew, that was a struggle. I mean, I don't know how long you have to be at 100%, but we were there for quite some time. I got a lot of kills at the end, though. Felt great. Felt great. I'm getting better. I like this guy over here. Our tank's skin. Looks pretty sick. That guy. Grigori. Magnum's investigation. Helped with Magnum's investigation. We did it. Woo! Master Destroyer. Damage dealt to large dinosaurs. I shreked. It's good to be on the final screen for once. Alright, so will we get some sort of cutscene? Let's see. Nice, nice. Whoa, Mega Predator, let's go. Mike had to use the hammer on the last spot to win faster? Ah, okay. That's what I started to wonder. And they just had a real good defense they built around it at 100%. Looked like, I mean, they were climbing. They were at like, they were one behind us. There was two of those things you had to get through, two objectives. Cutscene?
There he is.
Aye, you still alive?
We're still breathing. How you holding together?
I lost a few pounds of the red stuff, but there's plenty more where that came from. More importantly, who wants to go home?
You found a way out?
I reckon so, though. Sending it to you now. This is what that crazy bastard that almost killed me was after.
The headhunters.
No. This was a particular one, okay? So, look, this data.
Hey, Magnum! Sandy, run a diagnostic.
Understood.
Thank you, Sandy.
Who was that?
Hey there, Squeako! Where's Magnum?
Uh-oh.
Would he? Oh, hell no! Don't you do it! You rascal!
The way he looked at my guy looked weird. It's like, it's going to be identical to whatever character you make, I feel like.
Murder. Leviathan isn't responsible for this.
Sandy, check the rest of that fire.
Chief, he just...
He's gone. But we're not cooked yet.
The transmission was interrupted while we were downloading Magnum's data.
Another join it. Mike, I'm going to be, I'm going to end now. So, I will let you and your buddy keep going there. But, thank you for playing. Thank you for playing with me. So we're not quite finished. We're not all done yet. We've still got to do some trivia tonight. So the question, of course, being tonight is what dinosaur fossil was originally mistaken for a type of bison? Look at that. All the chats suddenly, I don't think this happened before. This is a new thing. All All the ones that haven't shown up because we were in the game are suddenly flooding in. I think that's new. Anyway, was it a T-Rex, an Allosaurus, a Triceratops, or a Stegosaurus? If you're on Twitch or YouTube, you can of course play by typing !vote space ABCD in the chat for your answer, ABC or D. If you're on Facebook, you can of course just click on the screen and the polls to play. Thank you, Mr. Turrock. Mr. Loot will play some more soon, and I hope you have a good night. I hope you win some games here. Thank you for playing with me and carrying me through a couple there. So let's see how Facebook voted. So Facebook, all the votes are between a Triceratops and a Stegosaurus. They don't think, and nobody thinks it's one of these carnivores, but who knows? Maybe it is. We'll see. Oh, looks like Zombie Slayers also didn't just like the stream, but also shared it. But apparently that didn't come through. I just see it now. So thank you. A big shout out to Zombie Slayers for the share as well. That's awesome. Apparently, sometime over the stream, we got another follow on Facebook, but I didn't see it come through. So appreciate you, whoever that was. So yeah, if anybody wants to play the trivia right now, again, just type !vote space ABC or D in the chat. Or if you're on Facebook, just click the screen. We're going to do some shout outs real quick, and then we will come back. And we will give you guys the answers. So thank you over on YouTube. We'll start over there to Model Painter for popping in, checking in on us after a while and chatting along. No Pain, No Game EX for popping in and chatting. And Lady Gamer 514 just popping in just now. And hanging out with us. So thank you very much. Appreciate that from everybody. Over on the Twitch side, thank you to LadyRamGX for chatting along with us. Mountain Dew being here pretty much from start to finish, I think. So thank you so much for hanging out with us all this time. Angel 9633, Jigokura for hanging out with us, spending so much time in here. Uncanny Lup, thank you for popping in on Facebook and on Twitch. And hanging out with us. Krispy Kreme BR. I guess I didn't even see your message. I don't think I did anyway, but thank you for being here. Appreciate that. I thought I saw it earlier. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. But I appreciate that either way. Cheers. Cheers to Krispy Kreme, because I think I did miss it. Which is rare. I don't really miss a lot of messages, so I apologize. Let's see. Did I miss anybody else who's in here early on in the beginning? No. Let's see. Over on the Kick side, thank you to Lady Ram for popping in over there as well. And No Pain, No Game EX. Appreciate the two of you for popping in and saying hello. Using those custom emotes. Let's go. Over on the Facebook side, let's see. There's a lot to do here. William Harris, thank you for the like. Michael Payne, thank you for the like and the share. Kayla, thank you for the like and the 100 stars. Let's do Michael Payne stars. Thank you, Mr. Payne, for the 600 stars. Holy shit. That came through with a large series of dad jokes. So appreciate all the jokes as well. Thank you to Levon for the like and doing the daily dad joke with us. Josh O'Brien for the like and hanging out with us instead of going to bed 4, 5, 6 times. Uncanny Lup, thank you again for being here as well and for the like. Zombie Slayers, thank you for the like and the share. Good to see you in here. Nelly B Gaming, Nelly B Red, thank you both for the like. Susan, thank you for the like. Appreciate that, everyone. And everyone else who's been lurking, hanging out, and just spending some time here. Do appreciate you all. So let's see. The question of the day now. That's where we're at with things. So, question of the day, of course, being, what dinosaur fossil was originally mistaken for a type of bison? Was it the T-Rex, the Allosaurus, the Triceratops, or the Stegosaurus? These are, of course, all being North American dinosaurs. Bison, of course, being from North America as well. So nobody on any platform, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Kick, nobody believes it was a T-Rex or Allosaurus, because how could you mistake that as a bison. It's not even close. But a Triceratops and a Stegosaurus? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. On Facebook, we have a 40% vote for the Triceratops, 60% for the Stegosaurus, and 50-50 split between Twitch and YouTube for the Triceratops and Stegosaurus. The answer, of course, is... Hit it, Jorge. Triceratops. Congratulations to everyone who voted Triceratops. You win. You win. You did it. Congratulations. You are the smartest of them all. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You've done it. Thank you, everyone, for playing. Whether you played out loud or just played in your head, let's find out the fact behind this one today. Oh. Where is it? I must have closed out of it. Normally I keep my facts open and ready to go. All right, I got it right here. When famed paleontologist Othniel, I've never heard that name, Othniel, Othniel, Othniel Charles Marsh first discovered a Triceratops fossil in 1887, he mistakenly identified it as a type of bison. Another Triceratops fossil was discovered a year later by John Bell Hatcher, and in 1889, Marsh, realizing his mistake, finally named the dinosaur Triceratops, which is believed to have lived in herds much like the modern buffalo. And it had 3 distinctive horns, obviously we all know this, one on its snout and 2 more above the eyes. Along with a bony frill that protected the rear of its skull, these horns provided a natural defense against attacks of other dinosaurs, but the Triceratops himself was a herbivore feeding on plants and shrubbery with a sharp beak. So that is the answer to that one. And that is the fact behind it. So thank you again, everybody, for playing. All right, so we're going to end here, I think, tomorrow, because we're going into hyper variety now, where we're pretty much just changing it up, doing whatever. No real plan until Starfield. Playing community games. We chose Exoprimal today, as it was a game that several people had. People wanted to play with me, so that's why we went with that one. Call of Duty yesterday was just kind of a random thing since it was our first day back after our vacation. And a lot of people have been trying to get me into Dead by Daylight for a while. So we're going to play that tomorrow. If anyone wants to play, it is cross-platform. They can definitely jump in. I have now purchased Nicolas Cage, so I will be Nicolas Cage unless I'm unable. I don't know if you can repeat characters. If somebody else takes him, if I can still be him or what, we'll see. But yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. And then Thursday, Friday, no real plan. Again, just waiting on suggestions from people of anyone who wants to play games with us. We'll do whatever. So, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, 6 to 9 p.m. CST. Make sure you check out our link below in the blue down there, wlo.link/@BlackRamGX Gaming. It'll give you a direct link to our Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Facebook, our TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Threads, merch, and more. Quick way to get there is the first link in the stream description on Facebook or YouTube, or by going to the About Me panel and clicking that on Twitch or Kick. So yeah, that's about that. So we'll see you all tomorrow, 6 to 9 p.m. CST for some Dead by Daylight. Again, I have played this game like twice in my life, like maybe like 3 games total, 4 games total. So I don't know what I'm doing. I don't understand it. I don't know the blood web thing. I don't know anything. So this might be atrocious. I might need some help. So until then, everyone have a good night or a good morning, depending on where you're at, and stay fresh, cheese bags. Deuces.